dogs and a cold chill. We go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's step and go. We won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's step and go. We'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing today? Welcome, one and all. Y'all let me know how the audio is going. What do y'all think about these glasses? I'll be back, says Gary. What's going on, Gary? Welcome, one and all. We are live today, and we've got a good game between the Denver Broncos and the LA Chargers. What is up, Joshua Whitney, Manuel Torres, Bob S. in the house, Kelly is in the house, Robert Samora is in the house. Great to have Mongo in as well. Dwight, what's up? Sue, John, Mad Steve, Kenneth, Angela. Shout out to you guys. All right, y'all. Let's have some fun today. So, all right, guys, we've got some new stuff going on today. Yes, Professor, says Dwight. Rock on, and Todd is in the house as well. Cool. Tight. As you guys know, if you guys have been following Football Nation, y'all know that this week are due Pick Ems, $100 giveaway. Whoever gets them all right, and if you get them all right and multiple people get them all right, there is a tiebreaker. So I hope you guys are ready for that. I've plugged that into the chat area as well. So I see y'all in the chat. What is up to you, Corey? What is up to you, Sparky? Who do I think is going to win this game? Well, man, that's a tough one. This game is going to be a very close game. The Chargers are 2.5-point favorites. The Broncos have all of the momentum. Now, we've got two really good head coaches right now with Harbaugh on one side and Sean Payton on the other. Sean Payton is saying no days off, that Bo Nix has had no days off, and he's on a hot roll. I can see it in his performance. On the other side with the LA Chargers have dropped a couple of games as of late, and they just slipped down behind the Denver Broncos in the playoff depth chart. Guys, this game has serious playoff implications, and I'm going to show y'all real quick what all of that means. Before we really get deep into the pregame here, I wanted to show you guys this part right here. The Chargers are going up against the Broncos right now. This is a playoff match, but this is going to determine who is going to play who in the playoffs. The Chargers can still lose this game, but the Indianapolis Colts are on their tail. If they win this game, if the Chargers win this game and the Colts lose, they will clinch that final playoff spot. I've got that data scrolling by at the bottom. This is AFC playoff scenarios. Scrolling down at the bottom, the Steelers are fighting for the division up there, and Denver Chargers. This is a good one, guys. Let me show you what that means, right? So I took the time to put something together for y'all. Let's take a look at the AFC playoffs the way it sits right now. So if we were to go into playoffs today, ladies and gentlemen, if we were to go into playoffs today, the Chiefs would get the bye week. The Ravens would go up against the Texans. The Broncos, sitting at number 6, would go up against the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers at home. And then the Chargers would play the Buffalo Bills. The Bills would be at home. So whoever wins this game will end up on top of the other team. This is the fight for 6-7, and you can see how that would affect this. If the Chargers win this game, they would end up going up against the Steelers. If the Broncos lose the game, then they would end up going against the Bills. So a lot is at stake here. And all of this, it's not done yet, right? The Bills are still fighting for that top spot to go up here instead of the Chiefs. This is just what it would look like if it were to end right here, right now, today. This is an AFC game. I will bring up the NFC playoff picture later throughout the stream. But for now, I want you guys to keep this in mind and consider the playoff implications that we've got going on today between this game with the Broncos and the Chargers. Okay. So here's the clinching scenario underneath, scrolling by at the bottom of the screen, guys. I'm going to let y'all read that, and in the meantime, we're going to talk about our Denver Broncos. So we're going to talk about the Denver Broncos here. Denver Broncos got this game up against the Chargers. Next week, they've got the Bengals, and then they've got the Chiefs division game right here. This is a tough schedule, guys. Going up against the Bengals are technically still on the bubble right now. They have not been statistically eliminated from the playoffs, and there's a chance that the Bengals can still get in if the Broncos drop all 3 of these games. It's more of a chance if the Chargers drop all 3 of their next games, but the Bengals do have, thank you, Brandy, I appreciate that. The Bengals do still have a chance, of course we know who the Chiefs are. Okay, thank you, John. Thanks for checking in, homie. All right, guys, let's take a quick look then at the Denver Broncos and break down the... So, Denver Broncos are coming into this game ranked the 9th best team in the NFL by the NFL Network. They average 24 points per game. That's 3 touchdowns and a field goal. However you want to break that up, that is what they average offensively. 4 points per game offensively is good for 10th in the NFL. Is it great? No, but that's pretty good. Where we start to see a little bit of decline in efficiency is in the yards per game and yards per play. They're in that 20 to 25 tier, which puts them in that orange color. That's not what you want to see. I mean, Broncos fan, in which case you probably want to see orange all day, every day. Not the point. What I'm trying to say here is that we're probably going to see Justin Herbert. We're probably going to see the Chargers defense. I think this will be a low-scoring game. Let me just tell you from my heart. I think this is going to be a low-scoring game. Why? Well, because both of these defenses are elite. We'll get to the defense here in a second. On third down efficiency, the Broncos offense, they're smack dab in the middle, 16th in the NFL, and they are top 10 when it comes to red zone efficiency. Now, their offense is okay, right? Right? There's nothing crazy about the Broncos offense. Where they do have a lot of success is on the other side of the football. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look at all of the green right here. You got a nice, healthy salad of greens for the Denver Broncos on the defensive side of the football. Points per game for the Denver Broncos defense. They allow the least points in the NFL. The teams that go up against the Denver Broncos, they on average put up less than 18 games, just 17. That's 2 touchdowns and a field goal on average. That is all they give up. This man right here, Patrick Surtain, is actually healthy coming into today's game. That is going to boost this defense even further. Yards per game allowed. They do give up over 300 yards, 315 yards per game, but believe that or not, for the defenses, that is top 10. That is number 8 in the NFL. They are the second best team at stopping yards per play, so they rank number 2. They give up 4.8 yards per play. And on third down efficiency, top 12 team, number 2 NFL at stopping opposing offenses from scoring touchdowns inside of the red zone. This defense, guys, this is stout. This is legit. I'm excited to see this Denver Broncos defense at it. Okay, let's take a look at the offense here. What's up, Ali? Check it in for Steelers Nation. Yo, what's up, dude? Good to have y'all in here. Let's go. Fist bumps all the way around. All right, guys, let's talk about it. We got to talk about Bo Nix. So, are you a believer? Are you a believer? Looks like a lot of you guys are. I opened up the chat area 22 minutes ago. I asked the question, who will win this game? And it looks like 54% of you guys have said the Denver Broncos will likely win this game. And I think might be onto something. I do really like Justin Herbert. I really like the Chargers. I love what Harbaugh's been doing. Did just lose starting running back, and J.K. Dobbins has been much better than the Gus Bus, although we'll see what he can do against this Denver Broncos defense. We'll break down that defense here in a minute. Bo Nix, ladies and gentlemen, the starting quarterback for this team. Right now, he has 2,972 passing yards. That is good. 16 most passing yards in the NFL. When it comes to passing touchdowns, he ranks 10th in the league. He has 20 passing touchdowns coming into today's game. 11 interceptions, so a couple of rough spots. He can and has been known to be a little bit prone to mistakes, but overall, he's been solid. 3 touchdowns last week, 4 touchdowns 4 weeks ago in that game against Atlanta. So in the last, let's add that up. In the last 4 games, he has 10 passing touchdowns. That's pretty good. That's not bad at all. 10 passing touchdowns in the last 4 weeks. And if you want to add that game in there against the Kansas City, that they played back at the start of November, about a month ago, 5 weeks ago. He also had 2 more touchdowns to go with that. So Bo Nix, I'm a bit of a believer. Do I think he's perfect? No. Is there room for improvement? Absolutely. The fact that this rookie has gotten this team playoffs, obviously Sean Payton has done a lot to curate the defense and pick and select the players and people fit the best. I like what the Broncos offense has been as of late. A lot of momentum coming. Javonte Williams, who's standing right next to him, will be the starting running back for this Broncos offense. The Broncos run game, that has been a problem. So the Broncos run game has been pretty anemic coming into this one. So far this season, Javonte Williams has just 4 rushing touchdowns, 130 carries. That is outside of the top 32 running backs. 461 rushing yards. That is outside of the top 32 running backs. That falls down to 37 there. Last week against the Indianapolis Colts, he only had 15 rushing yards. The week before that, he had 1 rushing yard. The week before that, he had -2 rushing yards against the Las Vegas Raiders. So no, the running game for the Denver Broncos is basically non-existent. This is going to be a Bo Nix game unless we see something different out of Audric Estime, which he will be filling in for Jaleel McLaughlin. So Javonte Williams is the starting running back. Jaleel McLaughlin is the RB2 out for today's contest. So instead, we will see Audric Estime and Blake Watson filling in as RBs 2 and 3. Michael, Crystal, Glenn, what's going on, guys? Welcome. Crystal says you're the man. No, you are the woman. What's up? Good to have you in here. Ramsey saying I'm voting for the Denver Broncos because Sean Payton, in New Orleans, yeah, he was definitely the New Orleans Saints head coach. He retired. They called him out of retirement. The Denver Broncos decided to pay the man. Pretty wild. Chi-Town Joe, bro, I have not seen your name in forever, dude. What's up, man? I have not seen your name pop up in so long, Chi-Town. Welcome back, dude. Kelly, hello. Of course, the beautiful hanging out in the chat as well. Thank you to the moderators for being here. Thank you to all of the channel being here. Appreciate you guys. Let's have some fun today. We got a good matchup, guys. Broncos, Chargers. Let's finish this pregame and get into it. So, pass catchers for Bo Nix coming into this one. Courtland Sutton will be one of them. So, Courtland Sutton is the main target here for the Denver Broncos offense. Next to him, you have we are going to have a bit of a change. So, it's not going to be, matter of fact, this just wrong. This just looks wrong. So, we're going to have Courtland Sutton, Devon Vele, and Troy Franklin. It's not going to be Lil Humphrey Jordan. This is wrong right now. Devon Vele is back in the lineup. He was questionable coming into today's game. So it looks like Lil Jordan Humphrey, he's going to be relegated. We are going to have Devon Vele as the wide receiver and Troy Franklin as the wide receiver. Offensive line here for the Denver Broncos. Let's take a look at it. Left tackle to right tackle, guys. Left tackle to right tackle. We're going to have Garrett Bowles on the left side. Left guard is going to be Ben Powers. At center, we've got Luke Wattenberg. Right guard will be Miners, and then right tackle is going to be Mike McGlinchey. Okay, well, let's see if I can't fix that. Hang tight, guys. Mic check. Sound check. Mic check. 1, 2. Y'all hear me now? Is that better? Got to make sure that audio is all set. How does it sound, guys? Are we sounding any better? Are we still struggling a little bit here? I definitely want this audio to be crisp. Y'all let me know what it sounds so far. LOL, better. Okay, cool. Thank you, Michael. Thank you, guys. Okay, if it sounds better, give me the thumbs up. Sounds better on my side. Okay, appreciate that. Appreciate the check. I was noticing earlier that it did look like it was going to come off a little spotty. And I don't know if that's still the case right now. I just want to make sure that it's coming in the way that it's supposed to. So, check, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic audio. This is awkward. I hate having to do this. It's going in and out. It's so going in and out. Is it still doing that? Okay, hang on. We can pivot. I can pivot. Have to. Might have to go back to what we used to do back in the day. It looks like y'all are saying that it's still spotty, but I can set up the boom arm and get it basically what we used to have on this channel setup. I'm wondering what's going on. Maybe I need to disconnect some of my other audio stuff. Would sound better in Spanish. Bueno, yo no sé cómo hacer eso, pero yo puedo intentar. Hola y bienvenidos a este juego contra los Denver Broncos y los Los Angeles Chargers. At least it's us, says Brandy. Bolt up, says Ryan. Okay. Crazy. I'm wondering what's going on with this audio here. See, mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. Sound check. Mic check 1 2. We'll do this. Hang on. Lou says, I hear you fine. Dude, if it gets spotty, bro, if it gets spotty, Lou, text me, please. Let me know. Because these headphones are too damn expensive. Mic closer to your mouth, says Michael. What, you want me to just swallow the microphone? I can't exactly do that. You know what I will do? Let me just bust out the, that was fire, and I don't even know Spanish, says Grams. Cool. Okay. Robert, are we good? Y'all let me know. Are we set up, man? Are we crunching? Are we sounding crackly? Y'all were saying it last night as well. Tony Spry saying you sound good. We sound better. It looks like it's clean. I've actually got this cranked up all the way at this point. Thank you, Carlos. All right, let's roll with this. We're going to roll with this for now. We're just going to make this happen. If it does get choppy, guys, please let me know. All right, let's turn our attention then to the Broncos defense. Broncos defense for this game, y'all. Broncos defense for this game. We're going to start by taking a look over here. We've got a 3-4 defense right now. Zach Allen on the left-hand side. Nose tackle will be DJ Jones. Right tackle today, you're going to have John Franklin Myers as the starting line for this Denver Broncos defense. Left linebacker on the weak side, we're going to have Nick Bonito. Left inside linebacker is going to be Justin Sternad. That's an R and an N. Hard to read right now. Sounds a whole lot better. Thank you, Glenn. All right, guys. Right inside linebacker, Cody Barton. Strong side linebacker, Jonathan Cooper. Your two safeties for today's game will be Brandon Jones on one side and PJ Locke on the other side. Two corners for today. We are going to have Pat Surtain on one side, and on the other side, instead of Riley Moss for the Denver Broncos, it will be Damari Mathis. What is going on, Marty? I hope you're ready to party. I hope all of you guys are ready to party. Okay. Looks like we're good. Looks like we're firing on all cylinders. We are up and we are running and we are ready. Happy holidays to everyone, says Crystal Padilla. Love it. All right, guys. So I know we had some audio issues, so let's get off of that. Let's take another look here. Let's take our first look at the home team. Today, the home team is the LA Chargers. Offensively, they have been struggling in yards. Picking up yards has been difficult for this offense. They are 20th in the NFL when it comes to points per game. So they put up 21 points per game. That's good for 3 touchdowns. That is what they average. That doesn't mean that they will score exactly 21 points per game. If they did, something would be awry, I guess you could say. Yards per game, guys, they rank 26th in the NFL, only putting up 302 yards per game. Yards per play is 18th in the NFL. They are 20th when it comes to third down efficiency. On third downs, they convert on 37% of them. And then, of course, inside of the red zone, 55.6% success rate inside the red zone. So basically, it's a 50-50 shot. They rank right in the middle here when it comes to red zone efficiency offensively. If we look at the other side of the football, defensively, this is pretty solid, guys. It is basically tied right now. 17.6 points per game is what they allow. So they're tied with the Denver Broncos in that category. Yards per game, I got to double check that stat. I got another one coming up here for you guys as well. But yards per game, they are 15th in the NFL, so they do give up 336 yards per game. While they give up a lot of yards, that doesn't mean that they give up a lot of points. They give up very few points in that one. I favor the Broncos in this game, says Michael Nesbitt. Lappy, what's going on? First time seeing Ducks quarterback playing against each other. Interesting. Sounds great, says Scott. Thanks, Scott. Appreciate that. Thanks for letting me know, guys. Okay, I'm glad we got the audio cleared up because that would have been frustrating. Third down efficiency, guys. Third down efficiency here for the LA Chargers. They are 12th in the NFL when it comes to defensive stops. They allow a success rate to opposing offenses at 37%. So if the Broncos face a third down situation against this defense, there's a good possibility here that they will get the stop. Red zone efficiency, they are number 1 in the NFL. No team is better at stopping opposing teams from scoring points inside the red zone than the LA Chargers. What is going on, Charlie Seasall? Good to have you in here, homie. Here we go. Rhonda, what's up, girl? I don't know if you're saying that in the voice of Dak Prescott or if you're just saying, here we go. But either way, great to have y'all. All right, much love to the effing family, says Gordon McGriff. Mario, just so you know, Corey and I got into a car accident last night. A 19-year-old ran a red light and we hit him. We don't have a truck anymore. The important part is that Corey and I are okay. I hope you are, Crystal. My gosh. A 19-year-old just running lights out there, man, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope things turn up for you. I hope things work out in your favor. And I hope you get a fat insurance check, dude. I hope that guy had insurance. And I'm glad that you guys are okay. All right, guys, let's focus on the offense here for the LA Chargers. We got about 10 minutes before kickoff. So let's talk about this Chargers offense just briefly. What's up, Glenn, Leola, Gordon McGriff, Rhonda, Lucinda? Rock on. Okay. Justin Herbert. Ladies and gentlemen, he is really good. But he doesn't have the same weapons that he had before. Obviously, last season with Mike Williams and last season with who do we have? Keenan Allen, Mike Williams, Austin Eckler. All of those players was a lot more successful from a fantasy football standpoint for Justin Herbert. This season, it hasn't been so much. He hasn't been asked to do a lot this season. That is because they had J.K. Dobbins, who had been fantastic this season coming into this game. But obviously, he suffered a season-ending injury last 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 or 3 weeks ago? So we haven't seen J.K. Dobbins in a couple of weeks. Interestingly enough, even with all the time that he's missed coming into today's game, he still had the most first downs for this team out of any of the other players on this team. More than Ladd McConkey, more than Stone Smart, more than Quentin Johnston, more than anybody else. Anyways, Justin Herbert, coming into this game, just under 3,000 passing yards, 2,959 passing yards, 16 passing touchdowns. Both of those statistics rank 17th and 18th in the NFL. He does have just 2 interceptions, which is pretty crazy. Who thinks that the Broncos should buy the horse statue at Denver International and put it in the away team's locker room? Trolling level 100. Thanks for the super chat, MHEP. That's a fun one. Who thinks that the Broncos should buy the horse statue and put it in the away team's locker room? I vote for that. Aye. All in favor, say aye. Aye. I like that idea, bro. Shout out to you. Thanks for that. Okay. All right. Justin Herbert, again, 16th and 17th when it comes to yards this season and touchdowns this season. Next to him is Gus Edwards. He will be the starting running back. J.K. Dobbins is out. He will be out for the rest of the season. That means Kimani Vidal will end up being the backup running back, and Hassan Haskins will be running back number 3 behind Gus Edwards. I picked up Gus Edwards in my fantasy draft, in like my money fantasy draft, thinking that at the start of the season, they weren't sure who the starting running back was going to be, but it became pretty clear pretty quickly who the better running back was. Now they've been relegated to Gus Edwards. That's going to knock some points off for the LA Chargers. That is part of the reason probably why they've lost the games that they have lost. They're coming off of a 2-game losing streak. They have lost 3 of their last 5 games. They were at the top. They were looking pretty good right behind the Kansas City Chiefs, and they've lost 3 out of the last 5 games. The Denver Broncos have passed them up in the playoffs spot right there. So the Denver Broncos are now ahead of the LA Chargers as we go into this game. Gus Edwards would like to see some more production out of him. Pass catchers for this Chargers offense: Joshua Palmer, Quentin Johnston, and Ladd McConkey will be the main wide receivers. And then, of course, Stone Smart, who, in my opinion, has been better than Will Dissly this season anyways. He just looks sharper, and he's finding more space and separation. I think Stone Smart should have a big day today as well against this. Uh-oh. Now it's scratchy. Well, my gosh. I just can't win, can I? I just can't win, can I? How about now? We good now? It's good. We're good. I just can't win. All right. Well, let's see if the Chargers can win. Thankfully, you're covering this game. Hate to go to Chat Sports or Grossi. They suck. Thank you, Ira. Appreciate that. And then, of course, we've got another $2 super chat coming in from Ali. Says, what up, covering Steelers and Ratbirds? I am, bro. I am covering that. Don't you worry. All right, guys. You know what? Hey, if I got to switch, I will switch. But you know what? Let's just keep rolling forward. Let's not hang on the negatives. Let's hang on some of the positives. Some of the positives being Joshua Palmer and Quinton Johnston. Those guys have been very productive. More productive, though, is Ladd McConkey. Ladd McConkey leads this team in receiving yards. He is still shy of 1,000. But if he has a good game today, if he puts up 127 yards, he will have 1,000 passing yards this season to start his NFL career, the rookie coming in. What's going on, Corey? It wasn't this Corey in a crash, but I'm glad that the other Corey is fine. Awesome. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for keeping me updated on the audio quality here. Okay. So, and as I was saying, Stone Smart has been pretty good this season as well. I don't want to gloss over without mentioning who these players are, so let's talk about the offensive line here for the LA Chargers. And let me refresh something as well because we had some questionables. Let's see if they're official. It looks like they are all set up. So, left tackle to right tackle, guys. We're going to have Rashawn Slater on the left tackle side here for the LA Chargers offense protecting Justin Herbert. Next to him at left guard will be Zion Johnson. At center, Bradley Bozeman. Right guard, Trey Pipkins. And right tackle will be Joe Alt. Now, Joe Alt, also another player coming into this game, a rookie, the 5th pick overall in this NFL draft for 2024, guys. And he's been pretty solid at that right guard spot, protecting Justin Herbert all season long. Again, just 2 interceptions for Justin Herbert. He's had plenty of time to survey and throw the football and find the open players. Okay, let's take a quick look then at the Chargers defense. There might be some changes here from when I set this up to the game time where they're letting us know who exactly is going to play. So what I see here, according to ESPN, are starters for this Chargers defense today, this 3-4 defense. Morgan Fox at left defensive end. Nose tackle Otito Ogbonia will be at nose tackle. Right defensive end Puna Ford. Weak side linebacker today, Joey Bosa. Left inside linebacker, it's going to be Diane Henley. Right inside linebacker, Denzel Perriman. Strong side linebacker today. Strong side linebacker, Khalil Mack. Guys, if you don't know who Khalil Mack is, you got to remember that name. I guarantee you he's going to get a sack today, man. I'm willing to put at least $1 on it. At least $1 I will put on Khalil Mack today. Our 2 corners for this contest, guys. We wanted to see Cam Hart. Cam Hart is out. Instead, we're going to have Deanie Leonard. I think that's how you say that. What's going on, Ali? Welcome to First Down, homie. Let's go, bro. Fist bumps. On the other side, our right cornerback will be Christian Fulton. 2 safeties for today. Our strong safety, Derwin James Jr. And then the free safety for today normally is Elijah Molden. Today it will be Marcus May. That is this team in a nutshell. Kickoff is about 2 minutes away, y'all. About 2 minutes away. And once again, in a quick little nutshell, this is what we're looking at for the defensively. Now, the next couple of games coming up for these Chargers, the Broncos have to go up against the Bengals, and then the Broncos have to face the Chiefs. The Chargers have a much softer schedule to finish the season. They can win the season out and have they're going to end up battling for that 6-7 spot there with the Broncos for the rest of this season. I don't think they'll drop that game to the New England Patriots. I also don't think they're going to drop that game to the Raiders. I know both of those games are away games, but I think the Chargers should be able to win both of them. All right. Let's move on from this. Let's take a quick look one more time at the playoff picture. So, the big picture before we zoom into what that is. The big picture one more time, guys. This is the AFC as it stands right now. You can see right down here, guys, right there, this game is serious. This game is happening. Broncos, Chargers, 9-5, 8-6, second in the AFC West, third in the AFC West, and right behind them are the Colts, who are 6-7, the Dolphins, who are right behind as well. This has to be updated. There's no way that one is 6-7 and one is 6-8. It's not like there's an extra bye week. So whatever's happening here, I know we've got second in the AFC South, second in the AFC East. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and bring up the actual numbers because this graphic is off. But I've got it scrolling by. The Dolphins are 6-8, and the Indianapolis Colts are 6-8 as well. So both teams sitting at 6-8. If the Dolphins get a win this week, which I've got my notes right here on the bubble, guys. On the bubble in the AFC, ladies and gentlemen, looks like the Dolphins have a current playoff probability of just 6%. So it's looking hairy for the Dolphins. They play the San Francisco 49ers this week. Both of these teams trying to get in right here. We'll see if the Dolphins can win that one. And the same thing for the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts are on the bubble right now. If they win against the Tennessee Titans, which they should win against the Tennessee Titans, they've got a 17% chance of making the playoffs. It is going to come down to whether or not the Chargers continue to drop games. There are clinching scenarios for a lot of teams coming into this one. If the season were to end right now, this is what we would have in the AFC, and this is why this game is important, guys. If the Broncos lose this game, they will play the Bills in the first round. The Chargers will end up playing the Steelers. As it sits right now, you got Broncos versus Steelers, Chargers versus Bills. Anyways, we got kickoff, ladies and gentlemen, and this game is underway. Let's get this one started. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel. I will be your host for today. Let's get this underway, y'all. So, today, in this matchup, let's get this all set up. We're going to set up the stats on the right-hand side here. Look at that. All right, guys, it looks like the Chargers are going to start with possession in this one. Chargers have the football to start this one. This is all of the previous stats until we build some stats for today. We've got an I formation on 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Here is the snap and a handoff to Gus Edwards. The first play of the game is a gain of 4 up to the 34-yard line. This will bring up a second down for the LA Chargers. All right, guys, second down coming up for the LA Chargers. Y'all saw that this just updated on its own in real time. This will continue to update throughout the game. Thursday Night Football, ladies and gentlemen. Let's effing go. What's going on, Mark? Rob Yay, saying rigged. What's going on, Rubicon? Good to have you guys in here. Welcome. All right, guys, here we go. Second down and 6 coming up. Here's the snap from the 34-yard line. A throw to the flat, catch made by Gus Edwards on the right-hand side. Call that a gain of 3, and this will bring up a third down and 3. So second down and 6, gain of 3, third down and 3 football up to the LA Chargers 37-yard line. All right, guys, we got our first third down of the game. Most of y'all have voted for the Broncos in this one. We'll see if they can convert this third down. That's coming up right here, a third down and short. Let's see if the Chargers can get it done. Third down and 3, a toss to the left-hand side. This will go backwards. Flags on the play, and this will be a loss of 3 yards on the left-hand side on the toss to the running back. Davis on the carry. Let's find out what the officials have to say. He's saying holding on the offense, number 7. The penalty is declined. 4th down and 5 coming up after the loss of 2. So 4th down, and the Broncos will get the football. Let's go. Guys, last Thursday, we had a football game that had 0 touchdowns. I would hate for that to be the situation today. But if it is the situation, we're still going to have fun, man. We're still going to have some fun. So, here's the first question for you guys during this great game. During this great game, who's going to score first, guys? We know this is going to be a defensive game. It's not going to be yes or no, so let's read that. Bo Nix taking the field right now after the punt, guys. Bo Nix coming to take over the punt, put them on the 28-yard line. So the Denver Broncos now taking over at the 28-yard line. They've got 72 yards to go. Who will score first in this contest, ladies and gentlemen? Will it be the Broncos or will it be the Chargers? What do y'all think? Here we go. Broncos now with the football for their opening drive. We've got an offset eye from the 28-yard line. There's the snap and a handoff to the right-hand side. That'll be a gain for Javonte Williams of about 5. Bring up second down. So second down and 5 coming up. Call it a gain of 6. Second down and 4 coming up for the Denver Broncos. Second down. My boys, no looking sluggish, says M. Hep. Wild. Pretty strange. Poor Dallas Cowboys. Oh, the poor Dallas Cowboys. Totally rough. All right, guys, here we go. 2nd down and 4. We've got a shotgun formation waiting for the snap right now. There it is. There's the handoff this time around the left-hand side. A gain of about 4. Maybe a gain of 5 on 2nd down and 4. That's good for a Denver Broncos. First down. First down for Denver. That gets the football up to about the 41. A gain of, call it a gain of 4. They're putting him down at the 40. That brings up a 1st and 10. Steven, what's up? Isaiah, what's up? B. James, what's up, homie? M. Hep in the house. Cheers to y'all. Like, sub, share. 1st and 10. A 1st and 10 from the 40-yard line, guys. If you're just checking in right now, give me 10 minutes of your time. Let's see if we can't keep you entertained. There's a toss to the right-hand side. Number 19 with the carry. That is Marvin Mims Jr. with a gain of about 2 on the right-hand side. That'll bring up a 2nd down. Short gain on the play. Who won the coin toss? Well, I don't know who won the coin toss because I don't get to see the coin toss on Amazon. But I can tell you who got possession. The Chargers started with possession. Chargers started with possession. Broncos going to get the football to start the second half, but right now they have the football. We're facing a 2nd down and 7 from the 43-yard line. Broncos with the ball. Shotgun formation. Bo Nix takes the snap. Pump fake. In the pocket. Plenty of time. Winds up and throws underneath. The grab made there. Number 40 on the catch. That's Burton on the carry. That'll bring up a 3rd down. So 3rd down and short coming up after the gain. After the short gain right there. So Burton's not a name that we call too much. 5 memberships gifted out by M. Hep. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that. Michael Burton, the fullback, got the catch there. This will bring up a 3rd down and 2. So 3rd down and short. Khalil Mack named finalist for Art Rooney Sportsmanship Award. That's cool, Michael. Did not know that. That's pretty sweet. Here we go. 3rd down and 2. 3rd down. Here's the snap. There's the handoff. This time, there's the gain. The 35. Down shy of the 35. That is Javonte Williams, gets up to about the 38-yard line across midfield. They were at the 48. Call it a gain of about 10 there. Initially, it looked like he was going to run into that wall, but he took his time. He got the spacing. He gets up to the 37. It's a gain of 15 on that play for Javonte Williams, guys. Javonte Williams picks up 15. That brings up a 1st and 10 up to the 37, and we've got action here. Football at the 37. Broncos marching right now. Let me refresh this page to get the drive chart underneath for y'all. In trouble. Bo Nix on 1st and 10. Has to wind up and throw. Catch is made on the right-hand side. A gain of 12 there by Atkins. That is a 1st down for the Denver Broncos. 1st down, Denver. All prayers for Lucinda, Mandy's daughter. Did I miss something out there? Lucinda, is everything all right? Come on, Harbaughs. Bo Nix is terrible, says O'Cord. Thank you, Ollie. I appreciate that, man. All right, guys. 1st down. Atkins on the right-hand side making the grab. We got a 1st and 10. Football now up to the 24-yard line. Single back formation coming up for the Denver Broncos. There's a handoff. This is going to be a gain of about 3 on the play up to the 21-yard line. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Denver Broncos. Refresh this page and see if the drive chart will update. There it is. All right, guys, we got a 2nd down coming up here. Close out all this extra fluff. So 2nd down and 7 after the 1st down play. Estime got the carry. It was 3-yard gain. He was stopped by Bud Dupree and Henley. 9 minutes and 11 seconds left to go in the 1st quarter of this one. A good sustained drive for the Denver Broncos here. Here's the snap. There's a handoff to the right-hand side. Up the middle. No worries there. It was a 2nd down and 7. He picked up the 7. That is good for another Denver Broncos 1st down. And that will put us inside the red zone. Opening drive here for the Denver Broncos takes us inside the red zone. And now we've got action. How y'all feeling out there, ladies and gentlemen? We're sitting at 19,025 subscribers. Our goal for today is to get to 19,250. So 19 and a quarter. You got to pick up about 200 subscribers. If you guys are out there and you're new, stick around. Don't even worry about hitting that subscribe button just yet. Just stick around. Here we go. What's up, Around? Welcome back, homie. Here we go. We got a pistol formation. Play clock down to double zeros. That's going to bring up a flag. That is going to be a false start on the offense against the Denver Broncos. Come on, Javonte Williams, touchdown, says Isaiah. Let's go, Chargers, says Wild Dog. What's going on, man? Welcome, welcome. If this is your first time watching Football Nation, stick around. Let's hang out. My name is Mario. What's your name? All right, guys, we got ourselves a first down and 15 after the false start right here. First and 15, there's the snap. Bo Nix on a play action, winds up and throws. Screen play, catch is made. Right-hand side, the 15, the 10, shy of the 5 before going out of bounds. This will bring up a second down here. Gain of about 14 on the right-hand side. There's a flag on the play. Let's find out who this one's on. All right, guys. Yeah, we're sitting at 1926 right now, Courtney. We're growing. We got to get to 2,000. We got to get to 20,000 before the end of this week. I'm doing 6 live streams for you guys. There's a foul here on the defense, guys. A foul here against Jefferson. Unnecessary roughness. It looked like helmet-to-helmet contact, and that's what the flag is going to be. It was the helmet-to-helmet hit. That is the right call right there. I mean, not much you can really do about that when the other player also puts his head down. But that is going to go against Jefferson and against the LA Chargers. So that brings up a first and goal from the 3-yard line. Broncos knocking on the door here. Motion on the field. There's the snap. There's the handoff to the right-hand side. Up the middle. Javonte Williams is in. Touchdown, Denver Broncos. Touchdown, Denver. Yeah. All right, man. So that's how we open up the game. Touchdown for the Denver Broncos. Javonte Williams taking the 3-yard touchdown plunge. And there we go. Okay, guys. We're going to get the extra point here in just a second. We are going to get the extra point here in just a second. What's going on, Emmy? Welcome. Emmy Soleta. There's the extra kick. The extra point attempt is up. The kick is up. The kick is good. And we've got it. All right, guys. So, for those of you who are new to this channel, and maybe those of you who are not new to this channel, we are doing a $100 giveaway this week. We had a winner last week. Yes, someone got all of the games right, including the Jets versus Jaguars last week. And this week, there are 16 more games for you guys to choose from. So what does that mean? Well, that means that we've got Week 16 pick'ems again. This time, Broncos Chargers, another $100 giveaway, by the way, guys. And if you want a shot at $100, I have plugged it into the chat. It is the pinned comment at the very top here. You can win $100 this week. Last week, we had 180-something participants, just shy of 200. This week, I want to blow that out of the water. This week, I'd like for someone to win, and I'd like to have multiple winners this week. And I want to spin the wheel on live on Monday for whoever gets that one, or I guess it would be on Wednesday. But we're going all the way through Monday Night Football. Who is going to win this game between the Titans and the Colts? Who is going to win the next game with the LA Rams and the Jets? Who is going to win the NFC East Showdown? I will be live for the Eagles versus the Commanders. I will be live for this game here as well, guys. I'll be live for the Browns and the Bengals. I'll be live for the Texans or the Vikings and the Seahawks. No, I won't be. I won't be live for those games. I'll be live for the Eagles and the Commanders. I'll be live for the Buccaneers and the Cowboys, and I'll be live for the Saints and the Packers. But the point is, does the tiebreaker help determine the pick'em's winner? Yes, Courtney. So if we have multiple people, this is how the rules work. It is spelled out in the area where it says, rules and conditions of the contest. All you got to do is go to the website, www.footballnationusa.com, and pick the teams that you think are going to win in Week 16. That's all you got to do. Just pick the teams that you think will win in Week 16. And once you've done that, here's a link, guys. Here's a link to that. If you have not already signed up to play, all you got to do is click on that, follow where it says sign up for free prizes. Once you click on that, you'll see where it says Week 16 Pick Ems. It says underlined right there. Click here to play. So you click there in order to play, and it's going to basically give you exactly this, guys. It's not complicated. It'll have this team or that team, just a button. Which team do you think is going to win this game? At the end of it, once you've made all your selections, the tiebreaker, you have to guess what the total number of points scored throughout all 16 games would be for the tiebreaker. Now, on the off chance, on the very off chance, the link isn't working. I gotcha. Here we go. Refresh then. Let's just send y'all directly. Forget the website. This is the link right there to the actual form, guys. All you got to do is click that. You do have to be signed into your Gmail account. Otherwise, I won't be able to reach you guys if you do win. Here we go. We got the kick back, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to start this drive now on the 30-yard line. LA Chargers get the football back. We're midway through the first quarter already, so 7.5 minutes. I've shared close to 100 people on this channel. Gordon McGriff. Bro, thanks, man. Thanks, dude. I appreciate that. By the way, guys, you don't have to contribute to this channel at all. But if you would like to and you don't have the financial means to, all you got to do is do what Mr. McGriff did and share this with a couple of your friends. Here we go, guys. 1st and 10 coming up for the LA Chargers. The 4-man rush coming in, a throw to the flat there. Catch made by the big tight end. And that's going to be a gain of about 10 on that play. 1st down for the LA Chargers. All right, 1st down for the LA Chargers. And that glorious gym bag to the store. You want the link to the glorious gym bag, Mhet? I got to pull up the store. Anyways, appreciate all these games. You're welcome. We're doing a lot of games this week. All right, Matlock got the carry, guys, for 10 yards on that one. LA Chargers picked up the 1st down. 1st down for LA. We're starting now at the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 40. A shotgun formation for the LA Chargers. Motion on the field. A little play action there. He will end up handing that football off. A gain of 7 on the carry for Gus Edwards as he goes around the right tackle there. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 3. So 2nd down coming up for LA. LA, pretty good start, solid run right there. Herbert going to have a good game tonight? Question mark. Hey, you guys were right, by the way. 64% of y'all said that the Broncos would score first. So here's the next question. Will the Chargers score on this drive? Here's the snap on 2nd down and 4 after the 6-yard gain around the left-hand side. The 50, the 45, the 40, the 35. Down at about the 36-yard line. Vidal with the carry. A big 1st down there. Another strong run for the LA Chargers. 1st down, LA. Let's go. Trigger. What's up, homie? He says, I am your colored host. Color. I am your color radio broadcaster, Mario Manuel. Stay tuned for Football Nation. Let's effing go. Also, my wife is a super hot ginger, says my trigger. What's up, dude? Thanks for checking in, bro. 1st and 10. Did you hear that, Christina? What's up, Barry? 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Here's the snap. There's a handoff to the left-hand side. Tries to go up the middle. On that one, call it a short gain, a gain of 2 for the LA Chargers. They started that play from their opponent's 35-yard line so that you can see underneath, right down here, guys, y'all can see the drive chart down below for your convenience. You can see the field positioning right there. That play was a 1st and 10 from the 35, a 2-yard gain for the LA Chargers. Now got a 2nd down and 8. The football is at the 33. Football at the 33, LA Chargers with the ball. 4 minutes and 55 seconds. We got motion on the field from Quentin Johnston as he goes from the left to the right of that formation. Single back, under center. Justin Herbert takes it. He fakes it. He drops back, winds up, throws. The pass is a short one on 2nd and 8. Call it a gain of about 5 on that. Yards after catch. And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 3. So 3rd down coming up for the LA Chargers. The Bears are literally one play from every game away from being 8-6 instead of 4-10. But I'm used to being heartbroken, says Dakota. What's up, Kylo? Welcome back, homie. Are you leaving? Don't know where you're going. Appreciate you being here. Here's the snap on 3rd down and 2. In the pocket, winds up, throws, the catch is made. Inside the 5, down goes Palmer. A big grab there, but hold the phone. There are flags. Let's find out what the flag is. It's going to be a flag for offsides against the defense, guys. That penalty will be declined. And we got a 1st down for the LA Chargers. LA Chargers pick up the 1st down, and now we're inside the red zone with LA. LA moving here, guys. Can the Chargers score a touchdown? Ugh, where is Ladd? Nowhere to be seen just yet, Country Kisses, but Justin Herbert starting to heat up right now. Good grab there by Joshua Palmer, too. 1st and goal from the 3-yard line. This time, it's the Chargers who are knocking on the door. Single back formation. Motion on the field. There's the snap, the handoff to the running back. Up the middle, a gain of just 2 on 1st and goal from the 3. That'll bring up a 2nd down and goal, this time from the 1. So 2nd down coming up here for the LA Chargers. Can they punch this one in? Michael saying hot gingers are the red zone. Touchdown. Second and goal. Here's the snap. There's the handoff to the right-hand side. Running straight into a brick wall, but falling forward. Does he get it? They are going to mark him short. No, they're not. They're going to mark him in. Touchdown, Gus Edwards. Touchdown, LA Chargers. Looks like they punched that one in. It's good, guys. The score is now 6-7. Of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. A helmet came off there. Edwards falling forward. This will be reviewed. It may not stick, guys. Let's find out if it does or not. Edwards has to fight for it. I think he got in. Yeah, they're going to mark it good. It's good. Why does he look like Clark Kent? I don't know, bro. How about now? Is this what you guys are used to? Is that better? Honestly, I have terrible vision. I have terrible vision. There's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good. Yeah, thanks for correcting it, Dwight. Sid said Superman. Dwight says Super Mario. Thanks, Larry. All right, guys, the kick is up. The kick is good. And we've got action, guys. So we're now all tied up at 7-7. I thought this would be a low-scoring game, but after I can't hear you without the glasses, says Michael. That's pretty funny. It's like I can't read. I can't hear without my subtitles. Dude, you like the glasses? We love it. Want best content. Either way, man, doesn't even matter. Because I can always pop in the contacts and just do my thing. Okay, here we go, guys. What do we talk about now? So, after the opening drives, both teams' total yardage, guys, 74 total yards of offense for both of these teams. So far in this game, Justin Herbert has completed 4 of 4 passes, 100% passing today for Justin Herbert, 43 passing yards for him. Vidal actually has the most rushing yards out of the running backs. Gus Edwards with 5 carries has 15 yards. Vidal had 1 carry for 19 yards, looking much better there. But the Chargers' run game as a whole, 31 total yards out of the backfield for the LA Chargers. Pass catchers today for the LA Chargers, Joshua Palmer on one side. He's got 1 target, 1 reception, good for 24 yards. Matlock on the other side, lined up over here. The fullback, actually, who would be an additional running back, depending on what play they're calling at that time. Matlock, guys, 10 receiving yards. Quentin Johnston, 3 receiving yards. Gus Edwards, 3 receiving yards. That's all that's going on here with the Chargers offense. On the other side, and we are going to see the Broncos offense come out here as well. Pass catchers, pass throwers, Broncos offense. Bo Nix, ladies and gentlemen, has completed 3 of 3 passes for 31 yards. Also, 100% passing today. Just 31 yards, 1 fantasy point, no mistake for either quarterback. Good place to be. Javonte Williams coming into this game has been pretty bad, but he's got 2 carries, good for 21 yards. Looks like the Chargers defense has softened up right now. I'd like to see the Chargers defense buckle down a little bit there. Estime has a couple carries. They have run the football quite a lot on that opening drive. They've only had one opening drive, and they've already turned around and handed the football over 7 times to 4 different running backs, guys. They've already turned around and handed the football off to 4 different running backs. Pass catchers over here. Nothing from Cortland Sutton. Literally nothing from any of the starters that I have lined up or listed out for you guys. Atkins, Watson, and Burton are the only people who have caught passes today for the Broncos. Here comes another shot for the Denver Broncos. We haven't looked at the quarterback comparison, guys. How about this? Bo Nix coming into this game has more passing yards than Justin Herbert. Only slightly, but he does. Here is the knee. The Broncos are going to start this drive at the 30-yard line while they swap out offenses here. And before we get to the next play, take a look at Bo Nix's numbers for the season. Bo Nix coming into tonight, 2,972 passing yards. He did just pick up 31 passing yards, so he has officially broken 3,000 passing yards on the season as long as he doesn't go backwards on these following plays. Total touchdowns coming into tonight's game, 24 passing touchdowns. That is more than Justin Herbert's 18 total touchdowns. Here we go, 1st and 10 coming up for the Denver Broncos, a shotgun formation. Let's see what happens on this one. Here's the snap. In the pocket, Bo Nix looks left, throws left. Catch is made, and an immediate hit is delivered there. Williams does make the grab. It is a 2-yard gain, 2nd down and 8 coming up. Oh, man. Look, dude. Call me a nerd if you want, if you must. If it makes you feel better, that's okay. But I'm watching football, and I'm having fun. That's all that really matters. What's up, Shaq? Welcome back. 2nd down and 9, guys. So it was just a gain of 1 here. Football up to the 31. Shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap is Bo Nix. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in this first quarter, guys. Here is the snap. Dropping back. Nix facing the blitz. Will wind up and throw incomplete pass on 2nd down and 9. Brings up a 3rd down and 9. An effing nerd, says Thomas Bradshaw. Oh, man. Watch out, says Brian Westberg. I had to go to my dad's real quick. No worries, Kylo. We're here for you, man. We'll be here all night. We'll also be here on Saturday. We're covering 2 games on Saturday, guys. The 2 games that are happening this Saturday, I will be covering both of them. Here we go. Nap is done. Let's effing make some rice, says Germ. I had chicken, rice, and veggies for dinner myself, bro. Here we go. Motion on the field from the 31-yard line. There it is, dropping back. Bo Nix facing the blitz, steps up through the pocket, and he scrambles forward for a gain of about 11. That is good for a Denver Broncos first down. First down for the Denver Broncos. 2 minutes left to go in the first. Bo Nix using those legs. He does have a lot of rushing yards. He does have a lot of rushing yards. Who said a white man can't run? This boy's got it, dude. He can run that football. I guess Josh Allen proved everyone wrong anyways. How about Bo Nix for Offensive Rookie of the Year? 1st and 10 coming up. We've got ourselves an offset I formation with 1 minute and 40 seconds left to go. There's the handoff. Wow, great patience there. Javonte Williams will pick up about 9 yards. No, correction here. Estime gets the carry there. Estime picks up 9 yards on that play. 2nd down coming up. What's up, Bop It? What up, bro? Welcome. Let's go. All right, guys. The spread is scrolling by at the bottom of the screen. Guys, I like to put up as much data as I possibly can for y'all. We got Broncos. We got Chargers. We are at SoFi today. I am live coming at you from San Antonio, Texas. For those of you who are out there watching this live stream, welcome one and all. We got about 1,000 of y'all hanging out with us. Stick around. Set your timers. Give me 15 minutes of your time tonight. Here's the snap from the 49-yard line. A handoff here goes up the middle, maybe around the right-hand side. It'll be a short gain, but that will be enough on 2nd down and 1 to pick up the first down there. So another first down for the Denver Broncos. Another one. Another one. First down, Denver. Denver gets the first down. They will need to get one more play snapped here before we end up going into the end of the first quarter. We can party now, says Brian Westberg. Go Denver, says Rebecca. Shotgun formation. Play clock and game clock, about 8-second difference here. There's the snap. There's the windup and a throw. Somehow that football ends up stopping the clock. Don't know if that got swatted down by Khalil Mack or what happened there. Looks like it might have. From the 48-yard line, guys, They are at the 48-yard line. The LA Chargers on their own 48-yard line, just shy of midfield. Khalil Mack did break up that pass. Great job. Big pause. Big pause by Khalil Mack to open up the hands and break that one down. Thank you, Thomas Bradshaw. Appreciate that, bro. Let's go. 2nd down and 10. The clock has stopped thanks to the incomplete pass. Shotgun formation. Broncos with the football. Five more memberships. Thank you. Here's the snap. There's the throw. The left-hand side. The catch is made. And this is good for a first down. Valet on the grab. Denver Broncos. First down. Valet goes out of bounds. And that will end the first quarter, guys. That is the end of the first. When we get back, we'll have a 1st and 10 up to the LA Chargers 33-yard line. Denver Broncos with the football inside of hostile territory 2 times. Nice. Congratulations, guys. Bo is locked in, says Micah. Bo is locked in. Let's end that poll. I didn't even realize that I still had that one up. So, how about this one? It's early in the game, but will the Chargers get a turnover on this drive? Well, let's take a look. Why don't we take a look at the defenses here at a more granular level? So, Broncos and Chargers defenses, guys. When we look at the Chargers defense, since the next prompt for you guys is whether or not we believe the Chargers can get a turnover here, we'll just say, on this drive. Turnovers forced this season. We're going into week 16. This is the 15th game, and over 15 games for the over 14 games for the LA Chargers that they've played so far. They do have 19 turnovers. That is 12th in the NFL. They are 7th in the NFL when it comes to sacks. So 40 sacks on the season for the LA Chargers. Yards allowed per game, 336 yards per game. That's 15th in the league. When we break up how that happens, 125 is rushing, 211 is passing yards allowed per game. So those are the numbers there for the LA Chargers on the right side of your screen, guys. That is the team defense for the LA Chargers. Do what you want with that information. On the other side, though, man, these Broncos look nasty. This Broncos defense is serious. Yards allowed per game, they are 8th in the NFL, giving up 315. Rushing yards allowed per game, under 100 rushing yards per game. That is 5th in the NFL. Passing yards allowed per game, 16th in the NFL. Turnovers forced this season, 23. That puts them at 6th in the league. And they are the best team in the league at getting to the quarterback. 49 sacks on the season. I think the better question would have been, can the Broncos, we'll ask that on the next drive here for the Chargers, will the Broncos get a sack against poor Justin Herbert? Let's step away from that for just a moment. For those of you who are checking in right now, welcome one and all. We were talking about the playoff picture and what this game means for these two teams. The Broncos at the bottom of the table with the Chargers, but if the season were to end right now, this is who we would have in the playoffs. The Chiefs, the Bills, the Steelers, and the Texans have all clinched, at least for the AFC side of things. And we're going to focus our attention tonight on the AFC. When we go to Sunday Night Football, guys, I'm covering basically all NFC teams. So we'll do, it is going to be all NFC teams. On Sunday, guys, I'm covering the Eagles and the Buccaneers. I'm covering the Packers. I'm covering the Eagles versus Commanders and Cowboys versus Buccaneers. Here's the snap on 1st and 10. This is a wind-up from the 34-yard line across midfield. The catch is made. Cortland Sutton, there he is, guys, with his first grab of the game. And that'll bring up a 2nd down. So a 2nd down coming up here after a short gain. 14 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this first half as we start the second quarter. The first play of the second quarter was a Bo Nix pass to the left-hand side, and Cortland Sutton picks up 4 yards down at the 29-yard line. So, 2nd down and 6 from the 29. Here's the snap, dropping back. Bo Nix on the move as he wheels to the right, winds up, throws. The catch is made there again. Cortland Sutton down at the 11 this time. Call that a gain of 18. First down for the Denver Broncos, and that puts us back inside the red zone. Guys, this is going to be a higher scoring game than I thought, huh? The over-under was 41. And we're already looking like we're going to get 10 points or more here. Chargers giving up a lot of yards, and Bo Nix looks like he's getting better with each and every game. Let's see what the Broncos do here. 1st and 10 from the 11. Broncos with the football. A single back formation. There is the snap. Right-hand side. Up past the 10. Inside the 5. Still fighting for it. Javonte Williams gets up to about the 2 before stopping there. That brings up a 2nd down. The line to gain is the 1, so that'll bring up a 2nd down and 1 coming in right now. We're in the ginger zone, in the red zone, says Michael Hutchinson. Great job for Javonte Williams to hang. That's actually, I keep saying Williams, it's Estime. Estime is the one who's been looking really good in this game. And no denying it, guys. 5 carries for him. He's got 30 yards. He's averaging 6 yards per carry. 2nd down and 1 coming up right now. Harbaugh hanging down his head. He doesn't like what he sees out of his defense right now. Play clock down to 2. 2nd down and 1. Winds up throws. Left-hand side on the flat. That'll be out of bounds. No touchdown there. Marvin Mims Jr. on the grab. I think they're going to signal it a 1st down. We got a fresh new set of downs. 1st and goal from the 1, guys. 1st down, Denver Broncos. Let's go Chargers, says Fred Soto. Oh, man. Oh, man. Here we go. So a 1st and goal coming up after that play. 1st and goal, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if the Broncos can finish this drive strong. We've got an I formation here. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Bo Nix, as he wheels to the right, will wind up, fires, scores! Touchdown, Denver Broncos! Burton on the grab. Another play there for Burton. And the Broncos are cooking right now. Michael Burton, the fullback, getting another target, and this time a touchdown. Wow, Michael Burton, guys, just so y'all know, so far this season, let's take a look at his receptions. So far this season, guys, his receiving yards, 7 receiving yards coming into today. Already, he's got 6 receiving yards and a touchdown to go with it in this game. Congratulations to Michael Burton for getting a touchdown today. This will be the extra point. The extra point should be good here. The extra point is good, and the score is now 14-6. All right, guys, how are y'all doing out there? Welcome, welcome, welcome. One and all. This game is better than the 2 Monday night games. Jared, this game is fire. Believe it or not, man, this game is, well, let me just show you guys. This has real serious playoff implications. This is talking about just moments ago before we got back to the action. And when we get back, the Broncos will be kicking off to the LA Chargers. So why does this game matter? Why does this game matter extra more than basically any other game this week? It's because neither of these 2 teams have clinched yet. If you zoom in on your phones, put your fingers on your phone screen, guys. You can zoom in like that. Clinched a playoff berth. Everything in gold here. Clinched a playoff berth. The Eagles are in. The Vikings are in. The Lions are in. These 2 teams technically have not clinched just yet. And whoever wins this game, it will determine whether you play the Bills or the Steelers, neither of which are an easy assignment. But if the table stays the way that it looks right now, this is what it would look like. If the table stays the way that we plan it to look right now, or the way that it's looking right now, Chiefs would get the bye week, right? They would automatically get shoehorned in here, and since they've got the number 1 spot, they would get home field advantage. The Ravens would take on the Texans. Whoever wins this one would go up against the Chiefs. In this game, you've got Broncos and Steelers, and then you've got Chargers and Bills. Depending on who wins this game, we're going to flip-flop these or maybe not. Also, the season is not over, guys. That means the Ravens could slip down and end up going over here. And maybe we could see the Broncos move up to play the Texans. The Bills could end up overtaking the Chiefs. We've still got 3 weeks left of football, so this is the way too early is what I should be calling it, our way too early playoff bracket. But that's what it looks like for the AFC. Now, for those of you who are Cowboys fans like me, you're going to want to see the NFC, and this is what that would look like. So if you're a Cowboys fan like me, I know we're not in the playoffs. By the way, we're not statistically eliminated from the playoffs either, just so you know. But in the NFC, that's what it would look like. The Lions, if the season were to end today, they would get the bye week. The Vikings would go to LA to play the Rams. The Packers would actually go to Tampa to play the Buccaneers. And the Commanders would go to Philadelphia to play the Eagles. Surprise, surprise, the Eagles are going to Washington this week to play the Commanders, and I will be covering that game. So, looks like they're getting back to the action here real quick before we get to that. One more time, these are the teams that are on the bubble. The Seattle Seahawks have a real chance of getting in right now. They've got a playoff probability of 34%. But if they win their matchup, ladies and gentlemen, then the Seattle Seahawks do have a 51% chance, so more than 50% of actually making it into the playoffs. The Indianapolis Colts, they're fighting for their playoff lives. The Bengals, the Dolphins, these guys have not statistically been eliminated. None of these teams have statistically been eliminated. However, 49ers, Cowboys, and Saints all have a 1% chance of getting in as it stands. Anyways, I just thought that would be interesting. Okay, Michael Penix Jr., I like that you brought him up, but we're covering this game now. And right now, it is a throw on 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Ladd McConkey on the grab, a gain of about 25, and a first down right there for the LA Chargers. That will get them up to about across midfield, man. They started that play on the 30. 25-yard gain would put them on the 45. Let me see if my eyes deceived me. That was a little play action on 1st and 10. Ladd McConkey made the grab, 40, 45, 50. Across, yeah, he's up. They're already in Broncos territory. That's a big play right there for Ladd McConkey on the left-hand side. First down, LA Chargers. They're across midfield now at about the 44, 43-yard line. Big opening play to start this drive. Here's the snap. There's the handoff. Justin Herbert will hand this one off. It'll be a gain of about 2. Looks like Vidal will get the carry there. Okay. So Kamani Vidal with a 2-yard gain. That brings up a 2nd down and 8. 2nd down and 8. The football is now up to about the 41-yard line. Don't tell me they'll tie, says Joe Ford. Yay, there's my guys. Deflategate, says Rack Attack. 2nd down and 7 coming up, guys. We've got a shotgun formation waiting for the snap right now is Justin Herbert from the 40. Here's the snap. Play action. Herbert sees the C wide open. It parts open for him there. This brings up a 3rd down. 11 minutes left to go. All right, guys. How many of y'all are new? How many of y'all have been hanging out, giving me 5, 10, 15 minutes of your day? Stick around, guys. Watch. Let's have some fun. 3rd down and 5 situation. Wind up and throw. Catch is made. That's good for a first down. A gain of about 12. First down for the LA Chargers again. Are any of you guys Chargers fans? Are any of you guys Broncos fans? I asked at the start of this live stream, who do you think will win this game? But you know what? Here's a different question. Who are you rooting for? Who are you rooting for today? Is it the Broncos? Or is it the Chargers? What's up, guys? Good to have y'all in here. Welcome to each and every one of you. Whoever you are, if you're watching this, stick around with me. Here's the snap. There's the handoff, left-hand side. This time it'll be a gain of about 3 on 1st and 10. Maybe a gain of 3 right there. This should bring up a 2nd down and 7. To the Broncos, says Catherine Sterling, saying, go Chargers. Eyes no shade, maybe. Haunted glasses, says M. Hep. Chargers all day, every day. But both these teams suck, says Accord. Well, I guess you must feel some very way about that. Bummed out, placed, let Broncos and the over. Sorry, Rich. It happens. What's going on, Rebecca? Welcome. Jeff Metterling, hello. Here's the snap on 2nd down and 7. A toss to the left-hand side. There should have been hands to the face against the defense. No flag right there either way. That'll be a gain of about 6 on 2nd down and 7. Brings up a 3rd down and 1. 3rd down for the LA Chargers. Imagine they tie, says Joe Ford. Dude, don't even. Denver tapping in. What's up, Anthony? I know I've seen you in here before, and I know you root for these guys. By the way, I'm probably live right now, and I am live right now, and I'm probably going up against both Perna and Grossi today. But either way, let's do this, guys. 3rd down and 1. A 3rd down and 1. We are inside the red zone at about the 17-yard line. Here's the big 3rd down. They need this, and they do not get it. 4th down coming up. It'll be a loss of 2 on the play, and Harbaugh's in disbelief. A loss of two, a big stop there for the Denver Broncos defense. And this will bring up a 4th down. Go for it or nah. This brings up a 4th down and 3. They are on the 19-yard line, guys. Go for it or nah. Well, thanks, Danny. I did not know that, but cool. I bet Perna's covering this game right now. 37-yard line from the left hash. There is the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the score is 14-7. The analytics said go for it. But you know what? If you follow the stats every time, you will get upset. You got to trust your gut. What's up, Jay Harris, one of our prize winners on this channel? Fist bump to you, Jay. Good to have you in here, Jay Harris. By the way, guys, for those of you who are new, and I mentioned this earlier, y'all, I'm dropping it in the chat one more time. Week 16 pick'ems are ready. The Week 16 pick'ems are there, guys. The score after the field goal is now 14-10, and the Broncos do have the lead over the LA Chargers. Guys, if you want a shot at $100 this week, you got to get all of these right. All of these matchups, you got to get them right. Now, if you submit your entries, if you have already submitted your entries and you got them all right, obviously, the rules are already laid out right there. I can't backpedal on the rules for legal reasons, and I kind of put my foot in my mouth with those rules. I said that that you guys would be eligible to play until Sunday, forgetting and not thinking that we have 2 Saturday games. So if you guys submit your entries before Saturday or before Sunday, anytime, I guess before those 2 Saturday games are over or even start, I'm just going to have to follow the rules. Either way, I'm just going to have to follow the rules. The rules are laid out there, guys. Who do you think is going to win all of these games? Who do you think is going to win all of these games, guys? Let's go Broncos, says Eric Issa. Here you go, guys. If y'all want a chance at $100, you got to get all of those right. It's super simple. All you do is click the buttons. It will say either Buccaneers or Cowboys, who will win. It'll say either Saints or Packers, who will win. $100 on the line. It is absolutely free to play. Jay Harris saying that I got to do my picks. Bro, get them in. Get those picks in. It's absolutely free. I'm giving away free money, though, guys. I'm giving away free money. So last week we had the winner. It was Peter Twain. Shout out to you. He is one of our channel members as well. So shout out to him, and shout out to all of our channel members as well. Real quick, as always, we do want to give this shout out to everyone. Shout out to all of our channel members: Felipe, JT, Crystal, and Lou, Ryan, Val. Thank you guys for your championship level membership. Action Main, bro, if you're out there watching this live stream, you won the members only live stream. We spun the wheel. You actually got the chance. Actually, excuse me, Action Man. It's Rayzilla. Rayzilla is the one who got it. So Rayzilla, you're supposed to be live with me next week, bro. If you become a channel member, you want to be a channel member, we spin the wheel. Anybody who's been with us for at least a month, you get a chance to go live with us for our pick'ems. These are the 1 month members. Yes, Brandy, your name should be on here. I apologize that it's not. I've been super busy at work, so I haven't had a chance to update this. But all of our first down members who have been here for at least 30 days, this is you guys. Thank you guys for all of your support, your continued support. I effing love you guys. And then everyone else in our membership group, we have added more, and you guys keep contributing to the pile. So these keep getting smaller and smaller. But your names are on here if you are a channel member. Feel free to zoom in on this and find it. Guys, Bo Nix has the football right now. It is a 1st and 10 for the Denver Broncos. 8 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10 for Denver from the 30. Let's get back to the game here. 1st and 10 for Denver. We're not in the red zone, so let's change the music. Here we go. We got a 1st and 10. Here's the snap out of the shotgun. Bo Nix looks right, throws right, catch is made up to about the 33, maybe the 34. Looks like Javonte Williams is there on that carry. That'll bring up a 2nd down. We're 12 subscribers away. I need your glasses to read all the names. Thanks, Ali. I appreciate that. Yes, but not Raiders, says Rhonda. We are now 11, to whoever just subscribed, thank you. We are 11 subscribers away from getting to 19,050. 19,050 is our first goal. We got to get to 19,1. If hopefully, we get there. All right, guys, 8 minutes and 14 seconds. There's a flag on the play for false start against the Denver Broncos. So a false start on the play. Honestly, I'm willing to bet, the 1,000 of you guys who are in here right now, I'm willing to bet that most of you guys are probably already subscribed. But if you're not, that's okay, guys. The subscribe thing, it's cool, man. But I don't think YouTube really cares about that. If I can hold your attention, that's all that matters. And if you guys are enjoying this style of content, stick around with me. Here we go on 2nd down and 11. Bo Nix winds up and throws. That is swatted down at the line of scrimmage. It is tipped. It is incomplete. And on 2nd down and 11, it'll bring up a 3rd down and 11. It was a 2nd down and 11, so a 3rd down and 11 coming up right now. Rhonda saying, you are a dog. Oh, what's up, Rhonda? How you doing, girl? 7 minutes and 55 seconds left to go. 3rd down and 11. I have a cat named Bo Nix. Here we go, guys. We got a shotgun formation. From the 29-yard line, 3rd down and 11. Bo Nix looked like he was going to throw deep. Decides to check down Javonte Williams. Yards after the catch. 10-yard gain right there. 11-yard gain right there on 3rd and 11. That is good for a Denver Broncos. First down. First down, Denver. Let's go. Christian, what's up, homie? I had Denver money line. Oh, man. That's rough, bro. First and 10 from the 40. Are you guys betting on tonight's game? Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. Dropping back, looking left, throwing left. Catch is made. A big gain here. He gets around the corner. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Still on his feet. Marvin Mims goes out of bounds. He should have just finished the drive. Big play right there. 1st and goal for the Denver Broncos. Wow, Marvin Mims on the grab. He was lined up in a pro set formation. He was the motion man. It was a wide receiver screen on the left side, and Marvin Mims climbs the ladder, shakes a couple defenders. Don't know how. Oh, he got dragged out by his shirt, got pulled out of bounds, but a big 1st down there. 1st and goal coming up. That was a 54-yard play, guys. 54 yards there for Marvin Mims on the catch. 1st and goal coming up. Here's the snap. Play action. Bo Nix wheels. Winds up, throws through the hands of Javonte Williams. Dangerous throw since he did not catch it. This will bring up a 2nd down and goal. Football will remain at the 6. So 2nd down and goal coming up, guys. Wow. I was not expecting this out of the Denver Broncos today. I knew that they would come out aggressive, but I thought defensively the Chargers would have put up more of a fight. It's like I haven't heard Bosa's name. I haven't heard Joey Bosa or seen him even out there, really. I mean, he's a non-factor today. He is lined up right now. They're showing blitz. There's a handoff. Play action. Winds up. Throws to the end zone. Yes! Touchdown, Valet! Touchdown, Denver Broncos! Wow! Oh, man. Touchdown again for Denver. And the score is now 20-10. Extra point attempt going to come up. All right, guys. Well then. Unbelievable. Guys, there's a flag on the play. Let's find out what this is. The officials are talking about it. This might be pulled back. There is no foul on the play for an eligible man downfield. The result of the play is a touchdown. So, again, touchdown. Denver Broncos, the score is now 20-10. Extra point attempts coming up right here. The flag has been waved off. Thank you, Micah. 16 parlay for $100, including Denver money line. Christian, that's rough, bro. That's a tough one. Haven't heard much from Khalil Mack either, says Danny Williams. That's true, bro. Here's the kick. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the score is now 21-10. It's an 11-point game. All right, guys. 11-point game. What did I do here? Okay. All right. Got to get myself set up in studio mode. Get my things changed. Let's get back to it. Okay. So, if you're new and you've never done this before, guys, listen to the sound change here. Looks like I'm going to have to turn on the sound change here. That's the old quiz music. We're not running with that. Ooh, here it is. There it is. All right, guys. We are going to do a trivia quiz. It's not for the $100, but we are going to do a trivia quiz later during halftime, so don't go anywhere during halftime. Week 16 Pick'ems, though, $100 cash prize to whoever wins the Week 16 Pick'ems. If you want a shot at that, there it is. Guys, normally we read either the chats or the stats. I've been bouncing back and forth. We're getting a little bit better at kind of just getting into a flow of things. Look, I want you guys to win. This is not like DraftKings where you have to put your own money on the line. This is all Football Nation donating $100 of my dollars to you guys for participating. So, go play. Do me the favor, go play. Would love to see you guys drop all of your... I would like to have multiple people win this one. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and cut the music. I'm going to cut it, and it's going to cut abruptly. Right now, we are in the middle of a commercial break. And so, since we are in the middle of a commercial break, I'm going to ask you guys this. Those of you who are new, and maybe if you're not new, where are you guys watching from? I love asking this question because we get people from all over the world. If you're in California, let me know you're in California. If you're in the great state of Colorado, let me know you're in the great state of Colorado. If you're in the Philippines or you're in, who knows, Baghdad or wherever you are, that would be really, really cool to know. So we got Thomas in Tennessee. We got Rack Attack in Arizona. We got Rima in Colorado. Oxnard, California by the ocean, says Todd. Nice. We got Pittsburgh, Mount Lebanon, says Bob S. Asking which player scored for the Broncos. That was Vele. I did say that when it happened. It was Vele who scored. By the way, over here on the right-hand side, guys, if you're curious, all of the stats are up for you guys. If you zoom in, it's also listed right there. So 1 touchdown, passing touchdown, receiving touchdown. It is listed right here for you guys, touchdown column. If that looks a little small, put your fingers on the screen and zoom in, guys. You can zoom on into that. I know it looks a little tiny on that side, but there it is. All right, guys. Looks like the Broncos are kicking this one back. And we're going to start this drive on the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 coming up here for the LA Chargers. 6.5 minutes left to go in the first half. We got Tony in Arizona, just a guy out in Texas. Nathan in Australia, welcome back, mate. G'day. What time is it over there, bro? Also, it's probably summer for you guys because you're in the southern hemisphere. Here we go. From the 30-yard line, we've got ourselves a single back formation motion on the field. Now it's an I formation, so an extra blocker. There's a snap and a handoff to Gus Edwards. Edwards will gain a yard on that play before going down. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 9. So 2nd down coming up for the Chargers. Northern California for CMC. Rockdale, Illinois for Jeff. Michael's out in Cali. What's up, Michael? Good to have you in here, bro. Ali in Arkansas. Lori in Buffalo. Bob in Daytona. Zach in the air over the Great Lakes. That's pretty cool, Zach. When you say in the air, what does that mean? Shout out to Andrew in Baltimore. Let's go Broncos, says Raheem. 2nd down and 8 after the 2-yard gain. And it looks like we might have had an injury on that play. At least needs to take a breather. Here's the snap. There's the catch on the right-hand side. Looks like Joshua Palmer makes the grab. A gain of about 7 on that play. 3rd down coming up here. 3rd down coming up with 5.5 minutes left to go in the first half. We do have a 3rd down. Chargers with the ball. Plenty of time left. The Chargers got to answer back. Shout out to Mark in Quad Cities and Rebecca in Harrisburg. Shotgun formation motion on the field. Waiting for the snap right now. There it is as he takes it. Justin Herbert in the pocket. Winds up and throws. Oh, Palmer gets hit on the catch there. Cannot hang on to the football. Incomplete pass. Brings up a 4th down. $2 super chat coming in from our boy David Parker. $20 super chat coming in from our boy David Parker. Shout out to Travis in Alabama, My Trigger in Long Beach, and Stockton, California, checking in from Dang. Jeff in Florida. I'm doing great, Val. Thanks for asking. Rhonda, Texas, my Texas. I'm in Mexico City, says Vic. Bienvenidos, amigo. Frederick in North Carolina. There's the punt. Guys, this is going back to the Denver Broncos. So a 3-and-out here. A 3-and-out, just 7 yards on that drive. Ems getting the grab here. He will signal a fair catch. We'll have a first down here for the Denver Broncos with 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Joshua's in Jacksonville. Tim in Salt Lake City. Don't worry, Sid. I'm here for you, bro. Jeremy in Cleveland. Travis in Alabama. Sheila in Alabama. Look at you. You guys can be friends. Donkey in Sioux Falls. Guys, if I didn't get a chance to read your chats, I apologize for that. Let's effing go, Mario, says David Parker. Thank you, David. I appreciate that super chat, bro. Guys, we're going back to a quick commercial break. Vegas called, says Ross Zimmer. Is it Zeman? Zeman? Ross Zeman? What's up, bro? Brian rooting for the Denver Broncos. Rock on, guys. All right. Herschel Walker. Reggio saying Herschel Walker, A and B Bahamas. Rock on. Okay, guys, we're going to cut back to step away from the chat for just a moment, and let's talk some more stats. So, if you're just checking in right now, guys, there's a lot that we like to go through. We were doing a comparison earlier, but I'm willing to bet that a lot of you guys didn't actually see this comparison. Would you believe if I told you just flat out right now, Bo Nix has more passing yards and more total touchdowns than Justin Herbert? Because the fact of the matter is, he does, and he's playing a better game today as well. So far in this game, Bo Nix has 13 of 17 passes completed for 146 yards, so he officially has gone over 3,000 passing yards on the season with today's game. He has not one but 2 passing touchdowns in this game. He's no interceptions right now, 18 fantasy points, and we are at halftime right now. Bo Nix stepping up when he needs to. Top running backs for this team, it's going to be a Estime, Javonte Williams. Bo Nix actually has a 10-yard carry as well. How about we take a look at that a little closer? So, as I said, Bo Nix, 13 of 17 for 146 and 2 passing touchdowns. Javonte Williams over here, only 2 carries, good for 21 yards. And matter of fact, it is Estime who has been the #1 running back for this team. Should be the backup running back, Audric Estime, normally behind Jaleel McLaughlin. Jaleel McLaughlin has been out or will be out for today's contest. He's out for today. So great job by the running game so far for the Denver Broncos. It hasn't been like the greatest, but they do have 73 rushing yards as we approach halftime. And normally they're not the greatest running team. And on top of that, the Chargers are a pretty good defense against the run. Cortland Sutton, 3 targets, 2 receptions, good for 22 yards. On the other side, Marvin Mims, who's filling in, who's actually the starter over. No, he's actually lined up at second place, or second on the spot there. It doesn't matter. Here we go. There's the snap from the 22-yard line after the punt. Bo Nix on the play action will scramble. My gosh, that is a big scramble there. So Bo Nix makes the toss this way and wheels out to the right-hand side. Climbs the ladder over here, picks up about 13 yards. Good for Denver Broncos. First down for Denver. Let's get that drive chart back up for you guys. Big first down right there for the Denver Broncos. They absolutely needed that. Chargers line is trash, says Bob S. Nick's doing a good job. He's doing his job, says Anthony Vigil. Great state of Nevada, says Kenneth. Welcome, Kenneth. All right, guys, here we go. Shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap right now is Bo Nix with a running back standing to his right. There's the snap. A blitz coming in. Bo Nix in trouble. Bo Nix will get bagged on that play. And guess who? It is Bosa on the bag. Celebrations right there. Finally, the first sack of the game here. First sack of the game there for either side. Joey Bosa gets it. So that would be a loss of, it's like a loss of 5 or 6 on that play. It'll bring up a second down. It was a 1st and 10 from the 37 after the Bo Nix run. On the blitz, great play called, great play dialed up. It's actually a loss of 8, so 2nd down and 18 coming up. 2nd down and 18, Bosa gets the stop. Timeout going to be taken right there, guys. First timeout of the half as well for either side. Will the Chargers score another touchdown before half, guys? Yes or no? All right, I challenge y'all. I'm gonna place a challenge on you guys. I would love for y'all to participate in this challenge. I would like for you to share this live stream with at least people. Someone who might be at work, maybe someone who's living outside of the country, someone who doesn't have access to this game, or maybe someone who really likes radio. Share this with someone. Let's get the word out about Football Nation. Let's grow this channel. Let's see how far we can push it. The goal for today was to get to 19 and a quarter. I don't think we've got the momentum to get there, but I think we can get to 19-1. We need 55 more subscribers, and I can't do it alone, guys. If y'all don't want this channel to disappear, if you are enjoying this content and it means something to you, then you gotta help me out. You gotta hit that subscribe button. Give me some of your time tonight. 2nd down and 18 coming up, this time from the 29-yard line. Here's the snap. Bo Nix dropping back, facing another blitz. He stays patient. He connects on the throw across the 40-yard line. A first down for Cortland Sutton. First down, Denver. Thank you, Ali, on that $1, homie. Appreciate that. All right, guys. Here we go. So that was a great throw by Bo Nix. Patient. He was waiting for that route to be ran. He led the pass the way it should have been led. Cortland Sutton picked up exactly what he needed right there. This channel is nothing but good vibes, Fred. You already know, man. Here we go. All right. We got a shotgun formation. 3rd down and 6. Did I say first down? Anyways, here's the throw. There's the catch. Tip drill up in the air. Incomplete pass. This is why the officials always tell themselves double sticks. Double sticks, because I saw him get to that first stick, and once he crosses the stick and the camera pans over, I think to myself, oh, hey, that's a first down. But when you're on the field and you're officiating, the other linesman will go like this to you. That means, hey, man, remember, you got to get past 2 sticks, not 1, to pick up the first down. So, hey, it happens. Anyways, on that play, guys, it was an incomplete pass on 3rd down and 6, and it looks like the Broncos punt team will send this back to the LA Chargers. Chargers going to get another chance at this one. We do get a return up to about the 25-yard line, and that brings up a first down there for the LA Chargers at the 25, maybe the 26. Yeah, he's playing really well, Anthony. He really is, man. He's a rookie, but I got to give him props. He says, I'm with you, bro. Okay. Thanks. I just got off work, says Michael Castro. I'm glad that you are here hanging out with us, Michael. Appreciate you, bro. Trying to see if we can't get this live stream over 2,000 viewers. Right now, we're sitting at about 1,000. We are live from San Antonio, Texas. How you guys doing today? What's up? What's news? Anybody got any good news for the week? Tell me about something good that happened to y'all. We don't like negative energy. We don't like sad stuff. Of course, life happens. But if anything good has happened to you this week, let us know. Rhonda's saying that Bo is out here throwing bullets. 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Motion on the field, waiting for the snap. There it is. Play action. Looking right, throwing right. Catch is made on the flat. A little screen, breaks forward for about 12 yards on 1st and 10. And he gets up and immediately goes, first down, Davis. First down, LA Chargers. 2 minutes and 19 seconds left to go. Will they get one more playoff before the 2-minute warning? I cut a month's worth of firewood today. Sore back, warm house. There's the snap. They do get one more play in there. Winds up and throws. Justin Herbert connects to about the 42-yard line. That'll bring up a 2nd down here as we hit the 2-minute warning. It'll be a 2nd down at about 5 after that one. NASA, north area, San Antonio. There you go. I'm on the east area of San Antonio, Reggio. Shout out to you, bro. I actually grew up on the north side, though. Went to a couple different high schools. Thanks, Okerd. Appreciate that, man. My son had 6 blocks in one half today at his JV basketball game. Dude, Christian, that's wild. 6 blocks? How tall is he? How tall are you? That's crazy, dude. 6 blocks is a lot. Made it here. That's good, says Ron. Good. I don't know. I'm going to wait and see what happens next, says Germ. Herbert is dialed in on this 2-minute drive with 3 timeouts. I will echo that sentiment, bro. By the way, shout out again to David Partain on that $20 super chat. I really appreciate you, David. All right, Ramsey checking into the conversation right now, and I'm going to step away from this area just so y'all know that I'm not in the middle of a game. There's no action happening right now. When we go back to the action, y'all will see the other chart when I have the chart up on the one side. We are close, guys. We got to hit 20,000 subscribers by the end of this week. That is goals. Hashtag goals. Let's see if we can do it. I got to pump this up on all the other platforms, though. I gotta start posting more on Instagram. I gotta start posting more on Facebook. I gotta start posting more on TikTok. I mean, it is what it is. Broncos in the playoffs right now, says Miss Mims. They are. Let's take a look at that. Thanks for bringing that up, Mr. Mrs. Crow. Mr. and Mrs. Crow. Let's take a look at that, since you mentioned something that is very important. Okay, so again, guys, for those of you who are new, for those of you who are checking in right now for the first time, this is what the playoffs look like. Chiefs in number 1 in the AFC, Buffalo Bills and Steelers and Texans have all clinched, so all of these teams are already guaranteed spots in the playoffs. The Broncos have a playoff probability of about 89%. The LA Chargers have a playoff probability about the same right there. And I've got the notes. So, in the hunt, right now they're sitting at 87%. If they win this game, the Chargers have a playoff probability of 97%. It looks like right now the Broncos, as according to when I printed this out, 91% if they win this game, they should clinch. And I've got situational stuff scrolling by at the bottom of the screen right now. The Pittsburgh Steelers can clinch the AFC North Division title with a win this week. The Steelers have a game coming up this week against the Baltimore Ravens. I will be covering that game on Saturday. I will also be covering the Chiefs with the Texans on Saturday. 2 games this Saturday, guys. I will be live for those. Right now, we got a 2nd down and 5, 2nd down and 6 coming up. Out of the 2-minute warning, here's the snap. Play action. Herbert winds up, throws, wide open is Ladd McConkey inside the 40. A first down there for the LA Chargers. First down. Gigi, you have been gifted a membership by our boy M. Hep. I'm only 5'11", says Christian. Pump it up and sub, says M. Hep. Thanks, bro. 1st and 10, shotgun formation. There is the snap, dropping back and surveying. Winds up and throws. Incomplete pass. Looks like a missed route or a missed connection there. Stops the clock, though, with 90 seconds left to go in the first half, guys. 90 seconds left to go in the first half. It's Thursday night. Thursday night football. Let's effing go Chargers, says Fred Soto. This is the only game that's on tonight, guys, and it's a good one. I'm surprised we don't have more viewership today, honestly. I was expecting to have a much bigger turnout for this one, considering both of these teams are in the playoffs right now as it sits. So here we go with 2nd down and 10. They're showing blitz. They bring the house. Wind up and throw. Great job by Ladd McConkey to get the grab, but he does not pick up the first down. I would question that ball placement. They are going to say first down there for the Denver Broncos. I don't like that ball placement, but the official apparently has a better view right there. They are going to say first down for the LA Chargers. First down. And it looks like timeout's coming in. Clock has stopped. Let's find out what this is. They're probably going to review the placement of this one. If I had to guess, guys. Man, M. Hep is just... I love it, dude. Thank you. Okay. They're showing Chargers pass distributions. 9 passes to wide receivers, 2 passes to tight ends, and 3 passes to running backs. They're spreading the football around right now. Officials, no challenges inside of 2 minutes, but this will be reviewed. The ball placement is what they're reviewing. Love the Saturday game, says Veridify. Welcome back, Veridify. I mean, that might be it, but I don't know if McConkey got there. That's a tough one. They moved the chains. They might end up moving them back. All right, guys, there's no action happening right now. The officials are figuring that out. Let's see what happens. Let's see what they have to say. 107. They're saying the runner was short of the line to gain. That'll bring up a third down here. And it will require a 10-second. 1:15. The clock will start on his signal. How do y'all feel about that? So no first down after all. It's a third down and inches instead. Third down and inches instead. You remember what the shotgun looks like? Sikahiga? Hikahiga? Hekahiga? Digo Hekahiga, me imagino. Anyways, shotgun formation. You know what that means. And if you don't, you do. You should by now. If you watch this channel, you should. Quarterback sneak on third down and inches. It looks like that will be enough this time for a first down. That will move the chains. First down. First down for the LA Chargers. And the football is now at the 27. Justin Herbert on the gain. Gets to where they need to go. It's actually at the 26. So here we go. First and 10 coming up for LA. There's the snap. Dropping back in the pocket. Winds up, throws. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Broncos. The 10, the 15. And that will be a pick right there with 41 seconds left to go. Denver Broncos come down with the interception. What on earth? Oh my gosh, the Denver Broncos. Talk about a big one right there. Left quarterback Chris Abrams drain with the interception right there. Not who you normally see either. INT, Denver Broncos. Oh, man. Looks like they've run out of electricity, the Chargers. That is just the third interception of the season for Justin Herbert, guys. Just not enough touch on that one. Justin Herbert laid out a flat pass. Interception there. Here we go. All right, Broncos will give Jim Harbaugh a heart attack, says Jeff Metterling. 16 parlay, $100 alive. Nice. And if you want another shot at $100, my friends, just click on the link below and fill out the form. If you get them all right, you will have a shot. Here we go. There's the snap. Bo Nix by himself with 38 seconds. Will dump off here. This will be a loss of 3 yards. Backs them up from the 18 to the 15. Clock remains hot. Chargers had the football to start this game, so the Broncos will get the ball to start the second half. They need to get one more play off, I think, maybe, or this should take us to halftime. Second down and 13. There's the snap. Bo Nix winds up and throws. Incomplete pass will stop the clock with 13 seconds left to go. Third down and 13 coming up. I'll fill it out. Will it log me off your podcast? Yeah, probably. Don't worry, dude. If you're driving, take your time. But if you do end up going that way, I should probably start adding links to the games inside of that. Well, once you submit the form, just find Football Nation, man. Football Nation, if you're wondering what you're watching right now, let's effing go. Third down and 13. They will keep this football on the ground. This should take us to halftime, guys. No. Looks like Harbaugh wants to call a timeout. I don't know why he wants to call the timeout. Does he really think he'll get the football and score? Harbaugh, just let it go, bro. Just let it go. Harbaugh called the timeout right there. Be safe, Christian. We'll talk about it later, dude. Don't you worry about it. I don't know why Harbaugh called that timeout, but I guess he really wants to stop the clock. Okay. One more time, then. There it is, guys. Here we go. There's the snap. Here's the kick. This goes back. CMC saying, bro's doing too much. There's the kick, guys. That is going to be recovered by the Chargers, but barely. Flag on the play. I think he signaled a fair catch, and there might have been kick-catch interference on that one. The back judge is signaling here to stop the clock. There would still be time left after that punt, guys. It was a big punt. Probably took 5 seconds off the clock. A kick-catch interference would be a 15-yard addition here for the LA Chargers. And Cameron Dicker has been very successful. Cameron Dicker field goal would be very crucial right now. Would be clutch for the LA Chargers. Let's find out where they put this one. So he signaled a fair catch unless there's a penalty here against the Chargers. Oh, he does hit him on the knee. That is kick catch interference. They are going to talk about that. Officials talking about it. This will be good. Fair catch interference against the kicking team. 15-yard penalty. One untimed down, guys. They're going to get one untimed down before going into halftime. Here we go. So a kick catch interference against the Denver Broncos. Trying to make the fair catch there were the LA Chargers. What is the call? What is the decision here, Harbaugh? Now that you called your timeout, what do you want to do? I know, man. Well, let's find out. Most of you guys were right on that last one, by the way. Looks like Cameron Dicker's going to go out there to kick a 65-yard field goal, maybe? Maybe not. All right, guys. Another timeout going to be called right here. Looks like there's still no action. Nothing has happened. We have not hit halftime just yet. 1st and 10. Untimed down. I still have players on my TV screen. I know it says halftime here, but we are not technically at halftime just yet. They are at the 47-yard line, so this would be a huge Hail Mary play. Cameron Dicker warming up that leg. Let's see if he can get it. He's messing with our Quizzy. I know, Rhonda. He is, though, isn't he? What a good timeout, Harbaugh. Laugh out loud. So it is a Cameron Dicker field goal that's going to come up. The field goal attempt for Cameron Dicker looks like it's a 62-yarder. Is that what he said? This would be a wild kick right here if he can hit this one. Here we go. Okay. Oh, man. This is a crazy kick. Let's see. Let's see if they can actually put this one through and make the score 13-21, make it a one-possession game. If it's an 8-point game, that's a very different game than an 11-point game. Right now, it's 2 possessions. Where the F is Supreme Science? Missed last weekend, too. I'll send him a message. We'll see what's up with Supreme. This is maddening, says M-Hep. Pulls it right, says Isaiah, bro. Miss, says Country Kisses. Try it. You can't go wrong. This is taking an extremely unusually long time to get this one up there. So still no action, guys. We're still waiting here. Wow, why a long field goal? This is an untimed down. So the Broncos tried to punt this football back. There were 8 seconds left. The punt hung in the air for a very long time. When it finally came down, there was no time on the clock. He signaled a fair catch and got hit on the fair catch. So that pushed them forward an additional 15 yards from the spot of the foul. And so now with 0-0 left on the clock, one more play with an untimed down. Let's see if this it's a 57-yard field goal. Let's see if this 57-yard field goal is good. This is an interesting way to do this. I've never actually seen this for. So it looks like they're lined up for a kickoff. There's no scrum at the line of scrimmage. This is interesting. I'll have to look that up because I've never seen this before. 57-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up. The kick is good. And the score is 13-21. And now we go into halftime. Guys, if anyone's watching that game, explain to me why that happened. Anyways, here we go. Let's go into the trivia quiz. All right, guys, let's do this. Let's do this. Are you guys ready? Here we go. We're going to do a quick trivia quiz, guys, and we're going to name a champion of the chat. I hope you're ready for this one, guys. Let's do this. Let's have some fun. I hope you're ready. I sure am. Question number 1. Guys, who holds the Denver Broncos record for the most receiving yards in a single season? Is it A, Demaryius Thomas, Is it B, Rod Smith? Or is it C, Emmanuel Sanders? Who holds the Broncos record for the most receiving yards in a single season? Demaryius Thomas, Rod Smith, or Emmanuel Sanders? Plug in your answers. Let's see what y'all think. What do you guys think? The answer to question number 1, you guys, for the most part, are correct. It is Demaryius Thomas. Single season yards record. In 2014, he had 1,619 yards. That passed up Rod Smith's record of 1,602 for one single season. All right, guys, question number 2. Y'all ready for this? Here we go. Which LA Chargers offensive player has picked up the most first downs for this team? Is it A, Joshua Palmer? Is it B, Ladd McConkey? Or is it C, J.K. Dobbins? Which LA Chargers offensive player has picked up the most first downs for this team? Is it Joshua Palmer, Ladd McConkey, or J.K. Dobbins? The answer to question number 2, believe it or not, is J.K. Dobbins. Even though he has missed time, that might have changed after this game, but coming into this game, he has 45 first downs, 39 on the ground, and 6 through the air. That is the most for this offense. All right, guys, question number 3. Here we go, question number 3. What team drafted John Elway as the first pick in the 1983 draft? Was it A, Baltimore Colts? Was it B, the St. Louis Cardinals? Or was it C, the Washington Redskins? Who drafted John Elway as the first pick in the 1983 draft? First pick overall. What do y'all think? So, the answer to number 3, guys, is actually the Baltimore Colts. They drafted him in 1983, but he famously refused to play for the Colts. And anyways, he ended up getting traded to the Denver Broncos, where he went on to have a Hall of Fame career, leading the team to 5 Super Bowls and 2 championships. John Elway. There we go, guys. Question number 4. Weird story here, by the way. Which former Chargers linebacker was involved in a 2009 legal incident with the reality TV star Tila Tequila? Is it A, Sean Merriman? Is it B, Donnie Edwards? Or is it C, Stephen Cooper? For you Chargers fans, this is a pretty interesting one here. Which former Chargers linebacker was involved in a 2009 incident with Tila Tequila? The answer, good job, guys. A lot of y'all got that right. It is Merriman. That's right. So, look, Tila Tequila tried to accuse him of beating her up and false imprisonment, a.k.a. keeping her captive. But it turned out that he was just keeping her from driving drunk. What an idiot. That's why nobody likes Tila Tequila. All right, guys, question number 5. Here we go. How many Super Bowls have the Denver Broncos won? How many Super Bowls have the Denver Broncos won? Is it 1, 2, or 3? Germ, you are right. She was famous from MySpace, but yeah, she was on TV too. 1, 2, or 3? How many Super Bowls have the Denver Broncos won? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Broncos fans would know this. Some of you guys got the wrong answers in here. Some of y'all got the right answers in here. Some of y'all all over the place. The answer to this question is 3, guys. The Denver Broncos have won 3 Super Bowls in their history, 2 of them with John Elway and the other one there with Peyton Manning when they beat the Carolina Panthers in Super Bowl 50. So, to answer this question, it is 3 Super Bowls for Denver. 3 out of 8. 8 so bad, says Germ. Here we go. Question number 6, guys. Jim Harbaugh, head coach of the Chargers, did play quarterback in the NFL. Who drafted Jim Harbaugh in 1987? Was it A, the Indianapolis Colts? Was it B, the Chicago Bears? Or was it C, the San Diego Chargers? Who did Jim Harbaugh play for first? What do y'all think? The answer is indeed the Chicago Bears, guys. Jim Harbaugh, that's right. Look at him. He looks like Tom Cruise out there, man. Jim Harbaugh, head coach of the Chargers, was drafted in 1987 by Chicago. Guys, he played in the NFL for 15 seasons from 1987 to 2001, and he made the Pro Bowl in 1995. Here we go. Question number 7. Which Broncos player played 12 seasons with Denver and picked up 675 receptions, 8,439 receiving yards, and 55 touchdowns in that time? Is it A, Wes Welker? Is it B, Julius Thomas? Or is it C, Shannon Sharpe, who had 55 touchdowns, 12 seasons, 675 receptions for Denver? The answer to this question is indeed the late, the great, I guess not the late, but the great Shannon Sharpe. Dude, Shannon Sharpe is one of the greatest tight ends in NFL history. 14 seasons in the NFL, 12 with the Denver Broncos, 2 with the Baltimore Ravens, earning 3 Super Bowl rings. I mean, that's just pretty crazy, man. I love it. All right, guys, question number 8. Here we go. Which of these players leads the LA Chargers in receiving touchdowns? Is it A, J.K. Dobbins? Is it B, Quentin Johnston? Or is it C, Ladd McConkey? Who leads the LA Chargers in receiving touchdowns? What do y'all think it is? A, B, or C? Plug in your answers now. The answer, ladies and gentlemen, to this question is Quentin Johnston. Question number 6, Quentin Johnston. Now, Ladd McConkey does lead the team in receiving yards, but Quentin Johnston leads the Chargers in receiving touchdowns. He's actually got 8. Meanwhile, Ladd McConkey has 5. Drafted out of TCU in 2023, he became a quick target there in this one. Question number 9, guys. The Denver Broncos last won a Super Bowl in 2016. Who was the halftime headliner for that Super Bowl win? Was it A, Bruno Mars? Was it B, Katy Perry? Or was it C, Coldplay? The last time the Denver Broncos won, who was the headliner for that game? A, B, or C? Oh, y'all don't seem very confident about this one. Well, the answer, ladies and gentlemen, is Coldplay. Like, okay, last time they won was Super Bowl 50. That was in 2016. Coldplay was the headliner. Bruno Mars and Beyonce were both on that slate, but Coldplay was the headliner for that game. And if you don't know Coldplay, you should listen to the song Yellow. It's a good one. Last question, guys. Which Chargers player scored the most fantasy football points in a single game standard format? Was it A, Phillip Rivers? Was it B, Justin Herbert? Or was it C, LaDainian Tomlinson? Guys, this is the most fantasy football points ever scored for the LA Chargers ever in one single game. Who is the answer here? Well, the answer to this one is LaDainian Tomlinson. Guys, LaDainian Tomlinson in November of 2003 against the Oakland Raiders, 198 rushing yards, 4 rushing touchdowns, 46.9 fantasy points in full point PPR formats. What's funny is that his second biggest game ever was against the Denver Broncos. All right, guys, thank y'all so much for playing. How did you guys do? Looks like Robert got 8 out of 10. Rack Attack got 9 out of 10, bro. Look at you, Rack Attack. All right, Rack Attack. Congratulations, my friend. You are the champion. And I can't spell congrats. I left a letter out. All right, guys. I did bad, said Fred. I tried to trip y'all up a little bit. We try to keep them fresh. Look, guys, I've plugged it in one more time. We are giveaway. We are doing a $100 giveaway this week for Week 16 Pick Ems. We're about 2 minutes away from getting back to the action for the rest of this game between the Broncos and the Chargers. But we have more football coming up. Texans and Chiefs, guys, I will be covering this game. This is at 12 p.m. on Saturday. And then at 3:30 on Saturday, I'll be covering this game as well. Steelers at Ravens. The rest of all of these games are mostly fluff games. Giants at Falcons, Patriots at Bills, Cardinals at Panthers, Lions at Bears, Titans at Colts, LA Rams at Jets. And then I will be covering the one that is right here, right under my finger there, Eagles at Commanders. I will be covering that game live for you guys. I'll also be covering the Dallas Cowboys game over there. And then the final game of the Week 16 slates, Monday Night Football, is going to be Saints at Packers. I'll be covering that game for you guys as well. If you want a shot at $100, guys, free money right there. All you have to do is click on the link and play. I know I've said it. I sound like a broken record, but people forget or people want to wait until the end of the game and then they forget to do it. So I'm just trying to remind you guys, if you have time right now while we're at halftime, this is the perfect time for you to go click on that link, go make your picks for this week, and then get a shot at $100. I'm giving out free cash, guys. Peter won last week. Let's see who win this week. Rayzilla, if you're out there, bro, please message me. I would love to get in contact with you. By the way, week 17, we are not going to do our traditional Pick'ems video. I will probably do a Pick'ems video for you guys on my own. But Wednesday is Christmas. This Wednesday coming up, a week from yesterday, so 6 days from now, it will be Christmas Day. I will be live on Christmas for you guys as well. So games on Christmas, 2 games that Wednesday. I will be live on Wednesday. Christina has to work. So if she has to work, I'm going to work too. I get to work. I get to watch football while she's at work. We'll be covering those games for y'all. All right, guys. In this game, let's get focused and check back into this game. Let's talk about what we've seen so far. If you look over on the right-hand side, you can see Bo Nix's stats. Bo Nix, guys, 15 of 21 for 156 and 2 passing touchdowns. He's got 20 fantasy points as we enter the second half. Second half is about to get started. It looks like Estime has 9 fantasy points over here, 30 rushing yards on 5 carries. So far, the Denver Broncos, total offense 236. Meanwhile, 181 for the LA Chargers. And when we look at these teams as a whole, and we look at what they normally do, right now 236 yards is well beyond what they normally have at halftime for this Denver Broncos team, which is surprising, which is very surprising, guys, considering the fact that the Chargers are in that same spot over here, which they don't give up a lot of points. They're literally tied over there with the Denver Broncos, but when it comes to yardage, they give up a ton of yards. So that should be passed up over here. Right now, 236 total yards of offense for the Denver Broncos. If they stay on track in the second half, they'll have 472 yards. That is going to mess up that statistic there for the Chargers. So let's see what the Denver Broncos got in the second half. Let's see if the Chargers can step it up right now. All right, guys. So I ask y'all now. By the way, NFC clinching situation scrolling by at the bottom of the screen there as well. Will the Chargers cover the 2.5-point spread? They've got 8 points to go in order to tie it up. So 8 points to tie it. And then they got to get ahead. Who will galvanize their team? We are back to the action, guys. Chargers sending that football back to the Broncos. Broncos going to take the knee and start this drive at the 30. Lance Bowers saying, I got mine in. Let's effing go. Rack attack. I see you, Germ, saying I submitted my pick'ems. Remember, anyone who does worse than me owes me $1. All right. Well, welcome back, guys. Hello, Jamie. Welcome. All right, guys. 1st and 10 after the touchback there. Broncos have the football. 15 minutes on the clock. Let's start this second half. All right, guys. 15 minutes on the clock. 1st and 10. I formation motion on the field. There is the snap. There is the handoff. This time around the left-hand side. It'll be a gain of about 7 for Estime. They're just going to keep beating this guy, man. He is definitely having a very good day right now. Another 7-yard gain around the left-hand side. Chargers do not have an answer for this. The Chargers defense does not have an answer for this, guys. Chargers defense getting carved up on the ground right now. It looks great for the Broncos. It looks bad for the Chargers. Let's see how far Audric Estime can push this. Here we go. 2nd down and 3. 14 and a half minutes left to go in the third quarter. A single back formation. Under center right now is Bo Nix. He takes the snap. He hands that football off. This time, looks like Blake Watson will get the carry. So Blake Watson will pick up about 3 yards on that one. Maybe a gain of 2. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 1. So a 3rd down coming up right now. Denver Broncos got a 3rd down coming up. My picks are in. He says, let's effing go Chargers, says Jay Harris. What's up, Tony and Don? Merry Christmas. What's up, Tony? Appreciate that, bro. All right, Chargers got to get a turnover, says Bob S. They do, man. Shotgun formation. Can they get a stop here? Shotgun on 3rd down and 1 from the 39. Bo Nix takes the snap, winds up, fires. Yes, catch is made. The 50, the 45, down at about the 43-yard line. A 1st down there for the Denver Broncos. Will move the sticks. 1st down, Denver. Denver Broncos, bro. How about them Broncos? Let's ride, baby. Ain't that right? Harbaugh is a better coach, says Jay Harris. Ooh. Broncos all day, says CMC later. Donkey picks are in, says Donkey. Let's go. Will the Chargers cover this spread? More than half of you guys are saying no. The Broncos with the football here at the 43. A fumble that is recovered by the Broncos. So it was a backwards toss there. Man, a backwards toss there. Was that Blake Watson or was that Javonte Williams? Either way, whoever that was, Sean Payton, you can see him literally trembling. He's like livid. I don't know why. Why is Sean Payton so upset? Oh, that was just terrible. He was trying to run before it happened. That was actually Marvin Mims. Marvin Mims was lined up at running back right there. Here we go. 2nd down and 12. A loss of 2 puts the Broncos at the 45. Mims on the flea flicker play. Bo Nix will end up with the football. Will wind up and throw on 2nd and 12. That'll get up to about the 41, so call it a gain of 4. 3rd down and 8 coming up for Denver. 3rd down. 3rd down coming up for the Denver Broncos. Snap. Oh, man, here we go. A 3rd down coming up for the Denver Broncos. Flea flicker didn't work, says Micah Kimbrough. No, it did not. They were probably expecting a much bigger play, but you know what? 4 yards is better than no yards. Call it a gain of 5, actually. A 3rd down and 5 coming up here for Denver. 3rd down and 5. Football at the 40. We got a shotgun formation. There's the snap. Dropping back. Bo Nix will wind up. Connect on the connect on a short dump off. Atkins makes the grab. This does bring up a 4th down, and the Chargers get a much-needed stop on that play. That brings up a 4th down, ladies and gentlemen. Can the Denver Broncos convert 4th down and 2, go for it or nah? It's a 4th down and 2. They're on the 35-yard line. Go for it or not, guys. What do y'all think? 11 minutes left to go. Country saying go for it. Leola saying 4th. Anthony saying go for it. Well, it looks like they are going to line up and go for it, guys. Here we go. 4th down and 2. This might be a hard count. It's not. There's the snap. There's the play. Cortland Sutton with blockers in front of him. Yes, he will pick it up. 1st down, Denver. Wow, Harbaugh in disbelief. 1st down for the Denver Broncos. We'll move the sticks there. Cortland Sutton on the grab. 1st down. All right, guys, the Green Bay Packers can clinch a playoff berth this week as well. They got to get a win in Week 16, and if they lose in Week 16, it's okay as long as the Falcons lose and one of the Rams or the Seahawks lose. There's the snap. There's the handoff to the left-hand side. This time, Javonte Williams will go backwards. That'll be a loss of 2. That'll bring up a 2nd down here. Call it a loss of 1. 2nd down coming up. It's a Stime on the carry. I don't know why I keep getting that mixed up. Just look at this one more time because I got to get my head out of my backside there. The problem that I keep having is that Javonte Williams wears 33 and Estime wears 23. And from the angle when they're going in that direction, I only see the 3. And so since I know who the starting running back is supposed to be, I can't see the front of the jersey, and I'm just going based off of that. Javonte Williams in on the block right there. Here's a deep shot for Bo Nix to the end zone. Overthrows that one, literally throws that one into the crowd. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 11 after that play. 3rd down coming up right here, right now. Manuel saying, go, Spurs, go. How about that, bro? How about them Spurs? The race for Sace, trying to get that 6th ring. And I've lived in San Antonio my whole life and got to watch every single San Antonio Spurs win. Love it. It is Tabitha. Wow, dude, nice. Good eye. Good eye, Tabitha. High five. Here we go. 2nd down and 10 from the 31. A throw to the flat. Catch is made. The 30. The 25 down just shy. Another 4th down situation. 4th down and 3. Go for it or nah. 4th down and 3. Now, guys, we are about 3 yards shy here. Anthony saying, go for it again. Isaiah saying, take the field goal. John saying, take the field goal. Michael saying, nah, don't push it. Thank you, Ramsey. Appreciate that. Will Lutz will line up to kick this one, guys. Field goal coming up from the right hash. Here's the snap. There's the hold. The kick is up. Ooh, that one kind of wobbles. But that one ends up being good. And the score is now 24-13. It goes back to an 11-point game. That kick went like this, guys. Woo. Anyways, we did get points on that one. So, yeah. Okay, so points on that one. It looks like that drive will finish with a field goal. The Broncos, 24-13 now. It's an 11-point game. You are watching Football Nation. I am your host. My name is Mario. Why don't you take the P out of pirate? I don't know. Tell me, donkey. I'll bite. Tell me. Yes, Paladin. Is it Paladin or Paladin? Jade Kelly saying thumbs up. Donkey, you can't leave me without the punchline. You got to give me the punchline. Oh, there we go. Because they become irate. Oh, my gosh. That's a good one, dude. That's a great one. I love that joke. Wow. Why can't you take the P out of pirate? Because they become irate. Bro, that is so good. That is so good. All right, guys. If y'all are watching this channel right now, you're watching Football Nation. I am your host. My name is Mario. Some of y'all have referred to me as looking like Superman. I prefer to look like Super Mario. Yeah, so you see me now, and now you see me again. Do I look normal to you now? Because this is normally how I do my live streams. I always got the tie on. This time we got the clip. I found some old gear that Christina used to get for me. She actually bought me this watch a year, 4 years ago, babe? And this bracelet here as well. So normally I'm pretty basic, man. But today we're wearing the glasses and oh my God. Let's put these on. 19 likes away from 300 likes. Thank you for the update there, Country Kisses. Appreciate the update for the numbers there. Be sure to stick around, guys. If you're checking into this live stream right now, we are in the middle of a commercial break. I ask that you guys just do a quick favor for me. Check in, set your timers, give me 10 minutes. Just give me 10 minutes of your night. And if you guys don't want to stick around, I understand. But give me some time. Give me a fair shot. That's all I ask. And if you like what you see, hit that thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button. If you don't like what you see, no harm, no foul, no hard feelings here. I hope you guys just enjoy the commentary. So right now, guys, here's what I've got. In the playoffs for this season, the Chiefs, the Bills, the Steelers, the Texans, Ravens, Broncos, Chargers. This game right here will determine who plays who and if they're going to stay in the playoffs. Take a look at this. This is what the AFC playoff picture would look like if this were to remain the same. If the Broncos stay in 6th place, they'll play the Steelers. If the Chargers stay in 7th place, they will play the Bills. If the Chargers get the win today over the Broncos and the Broncos lose, they will flip-flop in these spots. So the Chargers will go up against the Steelers and the Broncos will go up against the Bills. Who would you rather your team go against? Let's go ahead and ask that question. Why not? Who would you rather your team go against? We just had a kick, guys. And we're going to start this drive at the 30-yard line. Let's step away from this. We'll get back to that in a moment. But we've got action. Here's the snap. Fakes the handoff. Justin Herbert winds up throws. Ladd McConkey on the grab. Gain of 6. Maybe a gain of 5. Second down coming up right here. The very best, our Mario is Yoda, says Rhonda. I was going to try a Yoda voice, but I decided against it. Probably just be better not to even give that a shot. Now, obviously, if your team is the Steelers or the Bills, you don't have to answer this one. But I'm posing a question to the chat. 2nd down and 4. There's the snap, dropping back on 2nd and 4. In trouble, decides to scramble, breaks some tackles. Justin Herbert on the run, gets chased down from behind, but not before getting to the 45-yard line across midfield. A big run there for Justin Herbert and the LA Chargers is a first down for LA. First down for the LA Chargers. After the Justin Herbert improvisation, man, that was definitely improvised. That was not the play that was called. That was definitely not the play that was called right there. Great job. Thank you, Scott. I appreciate that, homie. All right, guys, first down, 18-yard gain. This brings up a fresh new set of downs for the LA Chargers up to the 46-yard line and an I formation. On this play, Herbert will turn around and hand that football off. Short gain on that one. I think I was right when I saw earlier it looked like Gus Edwards was injured. It looked like he hobbled off the field. Kamani Vidal has been in on the past couple of plays here for the LA Chargers. It looks like Vidal will continue to be the main back here for the LA Chargers moving forward. We've got a single back formation with Vidal standing about 6 yards, 5 yards behind Justin Herbert. 2nd down and 8 from about the 44-yard line. We are across midfield. The drive chart is down below for your convenience. There's the snap on 2nd and 8. Justin Herbert with a clean pocket, runs out of time, winds up and throws. The catch is made, spinning and picking up the first down. A gain of 10 on that play is good for a first down. LA Chargers, first down. I think that was Scott Matlock, the fullback, who made the grab on that one. It was a check and release there. A check and release there. That wasn't Matlock. It wasn't Stone Smart. Looks like it was Fisk. So, Fisk, the 3rd string tight end, made the catch there. First down. That brings up a 1st and 10. Kamani Vidal will pick up no yardage on that 1st and 10. This brings up a 2nd down and 10. So the football will stay at the 34-yard line. 2nd down coming up for the LA Chargers. No gain on that play. That's okay. We are within field goal distance. Now, I don't think the Chargers want to settle for a field goal. But this game is important, and you guys just answered that question for the party, right? If the LA Chargers lose this game, they'll probably go up against Buffalo or Kansas City. That is what is at stake here. Here's the snap. There's a fake handoff in the pocket on the play action. Scrambling to the left. Winds up, throws. The catch is made. This time it is Stone Smart. And this time it does break for about 15 yards. First down, LA Chargers. Let's go. First down for LA. What's going on, Prince Royal TV? I thought I seen Gus before halftime ended. Am I wrong? No, Gus Edwards. Gus Edwards was on the field before we got into halftime. Gus Edwards was on the field before we got into halftime, but towards the end of that second quarter, it looked like he sustained an injury. We are inside the red zone, and on 1st and 10, the snap will go backwards. Justin Herbert with the football will get tackled by Tillman. A sack there for the Denver Broncos, and a loss of 10 yards, pushing them back outside of the red zone. So the Chargers will lose 10 yards on there, and that will bring up a 2nd down and 20 for LA. Great stop by Tillman there of the Denver Broncos coming off the left side. Just brought that pressure in quickly. Denver Broncos push them back to the 25. So 2nd down and 20. Chargers wind up, throw, catch is made. This time, Lad McConkey gets inside of the red zone, down at about the 19. And so that'll bring up a third down. It's a third down and long. I think we got double sticks here. It should have been a gain of about 7 or 8. Let's see where they mark it. So third down and 13 coming up for the LA Chargers. Will they shoot for the end zone here? Let's find out. Here we go, guys. There's the snap, dropping back with the 4-man rush. Lad McConkey. No, this time it's going to be a carry and a keep. Oh, Justin Herbert got hit there on third down. There's the flag. He gave himself up, and there was a late hit that came in. Justin Herbert tried to sell that a little bit. So Justin Herbert ran with the football. Justin Herbert ran with the football. He gave himself up. And then the late hit came in, but it didn't look like he was targeting him. Let's see what the officials have to say. Wow. That should not have been the flag. It would have been. He didn't even hit him. That was a terrible call by the officials. Guys, that was a bad call by the officials. By the way, I'm impartial in this game. I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan. I don't really, it doesn't really bother me or like hype me up regardless of who wins this game. But it feels like that was just the wrong call by the officials. Either way, it is a first down for the LA Chargers. We've got a funky looking formation here, a pistol. There's the snap. There's the handoff, left-hand side. And it looks like, guess what? He is healthy. He is in. That is a touchdown for Gus Edwards. Touchdown, Chargers. Wow. So it became a first down and 5 after the unnecessary roughness penalty. Half the distance to the goal on that one. And then on first and goal from the 5-yard line, a handoff to Gus Edwards, who looks like he is healthy, just not getting enough carries. Goes around the left-hand side. He is in. Touchdown, LA Chargers. Looks like the 2-point conversion is coming up, guys. They are going for 2, and this will make it a 3-point game if they can convert. A 2-point try, a shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap is Justin Herbert, and he sends a man in motion. That is Gus Edwards going to the left-hand side. He gets set. Herbert keeps. Herbert scrambles. Herbert will not pick it up. That'll be a stop. Great job by the Broncos defense. That will be a turnover there. And it's still a 5-point game. 5-point game, guys. The score will stay 24-19. Conversion is no good. Thank you, Micah. I miss everyone from the chat, says Rayzilla. Rayzilla, what's up, bro? Yo. I send you an email. Yo, Rayzilla, you won. I tagged you in some stuff. I've got you CC'd. I've dropped a bunch of ads at you, bro. You won the members only wheel spin. So I want you to be live with me on our very next Pick Ems video. If you want to be live on this channel, let me know now, though, so that way I can follow up with you and we can do exactly this, bro. You'll be on one side, I'll be on the other, and you and I will talk about who's going to win these games, man. I'll even send you the extra notes. Rayzilla, you won the members only wheel spin. So if you want to be a part of the stream, bro, hit me up. Hit me up. By the way, guys, we're giving away $100 this week. Once again, there is the link if you want to do the official Pick Ems for yourself. $100 we're going to be giving away. Guys, the score right now is 24-19. We are in the middle of a commercial break. The 2-point attempt was unsuccessful. TV playing, they not like us, says Rhonda Davis. Why do seagulls fly over the sea? Because if they fly over the bay, they would be called bagels. My gosh. YouTube doesn't. Nice, says Rack Attack. Yes, Rayzilla, I appreciate that. I'm so down, he says. Okay, dude, check. Okay, actually, Ray, here, do this, bro. This is like just for you. By the way, if anybody wants to email me, Ray, I'm plugging this into the chat. That is my website. Do me a favor, bro. Send me a direct email. Send me a direct email. I will be ready. When do we schedule? I'd like to schedule, if not today, tomorrow, not to do the Pick Ems, but not for this week. And then next week we got Christmas. You'll get the last one of the season, so it'll be for week 18. I'll send you the schedule ahead of time so that we can get acclimated. Don't worry, bro. You and I will Let's be in contact. But do me a favor. Reach out to me on my website, bro. Reach out on the website, footballnationusa.com. Go to the contact page, and then just send me an email so that way you and I can get in step, man. It'll probably be you, me, and Adam Kimbrough, depending on what he's got going on for Week 18. I think he said he might be busy, so it might just be you and me, man. Dude, I'm excited, bro. I am excited for the rest of the season, and we're about to get into playoffs. But for anybody else who wants to play the Week 16 pick'ems, here is the link for you guys. Anyways, $100 on the line. Click that link. We will have action. Let's get back to it. Right now, we are in the middle of this commercial break. Broncos money line, 2.5 points. Eagles, 2.5 points. Colts, 5. Bengals, minus. Oh, that's hard to read. I'm a little mixed up. Bot points, says Christian. Let's effing go Broncos, says Eric Issa. All right, guys, let's ask all this question. It's a 5-point game. We're going to ask this one again. One more time. Well, we're still in the third quarter. Here's the snap on 1st and 10. There's a handoff. That will go back to the line of scrimmage. No gain, maybe even a loss of 1. Justin Herbert, I guess, has a cut on his elbow, and it's being tended to. I guess he's bleeding a little bit. It ain't football unless you're bleeding, man. Can the Chargers get a stop here, guys? Can the Chargers get a stop here? Rhonda, what did you ask? Why did Paul Walker cross the road? Oh, no. Here we go. 2nd down and 11. There's the snap from the 29. Winds up, throws, catch is made right-hand side. That is Javonte Williams. And on 2nd down and 11, a gain of 3 will bring up a 3rd down and 8. Can the Chargers get a stop, guys? Now we've got a 3rd down and long, and it looks like the Chargers have some momentum. By the way, we're 39 subscribers away from getting to that 19-1 mark. 19-1. 19-1. We're growing. We need 39 more, guys. 39 more. Here we go. Got my picks in this morning. I actually saw that, Rhonda. I saw your name pop up when you dropped those. So, 3rd down and 8 coming up. I have timestamps for everyone, by the way. Here we go, shotgun formation from the 32-yard line. There's the snap, dropping back on the move. Bo Nix winds up, throws. Is that intercepted? It might be. They will say the catch is made, not intercepted. 4th down coming up. It is Broncos football. Broncos ball. Officials pointed in the Broncos direction. So this will bring up a 4th down and about 6 here. And the Broncos team will likely punt after that. Javonte Williams made the catch. Perdón por mi español. Quebrado. Pero no importa, Christian. Saludos, Victor. ¿Qué onda? Victor Rafael Fernández, a.k.a. Lou. Saludos desde la Ciudad de Mexico. Welcome. He's saying, hello. Salutations from Mexico City. Shout out to you, man. All right, guys. Here we go. There is the punt. This will go back. The Broncos cannot convert. That sails out of bounds. Good kick. Yes, indeed, I have the donkeys, says Rhonda Davis. Okay. Yeah, was that Despicable Me where he's trying to be cute and he's like, you have the face como un burro. It's just like you have the face of a donkey. That was so funny. No hablo español, says Jared. Yo tampoco, yo hablo un poquito español. Unless I get a higher pay raise, in which case, yo puedo hablar mucho mejor. Pero depende en lo que me pagas. Pero for now, yo hablo poco español. All right, guys. Chargers get the football back. Can the Chargers score a touchdown on this drive? What do you think? Not just a field goal, but a touchdown on the drive. Well, thanks, Val. It's a slow process. It's a slow burn. Actually, we started off hot, man. We had a lot of momentum at the start of the season. Now that we're getting towards playoffs right here, now that we're getting closer to Christmas, I've noticed that we've started to slow down a little bit. I think people are just waiting for the playoffs to come around the corner. A lot of teams, the more teams start getting eliminated from the picture, I think less interest that we have. Like, okay, here are the teams that have officially been eliminated, and I will bring this up one more time. This is in the AFC, the teams that have officially been eliminated from the AFC possible playoff contention right here. The Chiefs that have been eliminated, the Jets, the Browns, the Jaguars, the Titans, the Patriots, and the Raiders. All of them are officially out, guys. On the bubble, though, there are still not fully eliminated from this. They can still come back and actually get in. The Colts, the Dolphins, and the Bengals. They've got a slim probability, but they have a probability. On the other side, the NFC playoff picture. On the NFC side, guys, the teams that have been eliminated in the NFC, it's not a long list of eliminated teams in the NFC. It's just the Bears, the Panthers, and the Giants. Those are the only teams that have mathematically been eliminated. Now, other teams are very close to being eliminated, and those are the three that are at the bottom of this bubble here. So the 49ers, the Cowboys, and the Saints, they're probably not going to make the playoffs. But the Falcons have a shot, the Cardinals have a shot, and the Seattle Seahawks have a shot. If the Falcons win this week against the New York Giants, their playoff probabilities go up to about 38%. If the Seahawks win against the Seahawks are playing the Minnesota Vikings this week, mind you, at home. And if the Seahawks win against Minnesota, that will move them up to 51%. Let's get back to the game that's at hand from the 22-yard line. Justin Herbert takes the snap. The blitz coming in, winds up, throws, does find a man on the left-hand side. That is Joshua Palmer. That is good for a Chargers first down. First down, LA, 11 yards on the left-hand side. Kermit is my boy for life, though. No doubt about that, says Rhonda. I will be covering Kermit on Saturday when they host the Houston Texans. We got a lot of football coming up, guys. A lot of football coming up for the rest of the season. I got 6 games this week, 6 games next week. And then in week 18, I think all the games are going to be on Sunday, so it'll probably just be 3 games. Let's see how that one goes. 1st and 10. 1st and 10, single back formation from the 34-yard line. There's a snap and a handoff. This time, Gus Edwards, who again looks like he is healthy, will pick up 4 yards. This will bring up a 2nd down and 6. 2nd down coming up here for the LA Chargers. Will the Chargers score on this drive, guys? What do y'all think? It looks like that is the end of the 3rd quarter. I lost track of the time. That is it, guys. That is the end of the 3rd, and we're now going into 4th quarter football. So, final 15 minutes of the game. The spread is 2.5 points. Mind you, a touchdown here with the extra point attempt would give them a 2-point lead. And that would suck if you said you wanted the spread at 2.5 points and they only win by 2. This was expected to be a close game. It will likely end up being a close game. Rayzilla says, I think I messaged you. Well, let's find out, bro. Vamos a ver, déjame ver. Mira, ahora te enseño. Ahora vamos a ver. So check that out real quick. Gonna pull up a video for y'all, but you know what? I don't think we need to. Okay, stand by. Give me about 30 seconds. I'll be right back, guys.
The Seattle Seahawks are the only team to have played in both the NFC and AFC championship games. That's right. The Seahawks switched conferences from the AFC to the NFC in 2002 as part of the NFL's realignment plan. 44. The Jacksonville Jaguars have played more international games than any other team in the NFL. 43. The Jacksonville Jaguars are also the least popular team in the NFL, with a grand total of just 1.7 million followers across Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. 42. The Dallas Cowboys are the most popular team in the NFL, with over 15 million subscribers across those same platforms.
Okay. Yeah, nothing from you yet, Rayzilla. Nothing from you yet. Was waiting to see. I just checked the Wix page. I just checked my my inbox, and I haven't received anything from you yet, Rayzilla. Oh man, what's a good place? Here, dude. Why don't you email me here? Let's see. you want to email me directly, bro, you can email me right there, footballnation210@gmail.com. That's a separate email address that I have. I normally use that for business when it comes to trying to pick up sponsor deals, which really haven't done so yet. But if you are interested in that, you can reach out to me there. I've got multiple different products popping up right now, guys. Lots of different stuff. It looks like we've got some fun things out here. Look, something simple like this. If you're looking to fill a stocking, this would be a good one to do. You've got the Denver Broncos shut the box there. A lot of featured products this week. I got a lot of featured products for y'all this week. Denver Broncos shut the box. You can do the Chargers shut the box as well. Lots of different things out here. Going to keep cycling through them, but presents, gifts, things that you could purchase if you are interested in that, and I do get a small commission on that if you are feeling like you want to fill up your stockings. Here we go, 2nd down and 6 coming up here for the LA Chargers to start the 4th quarter, guys. We've got ourselves a single back formation. We're 34 subscribers away from getting to 19-1. On the move right now, Justin Herbert will wind up and throw. There is a flag on the play. This might be a face mask against Justin Herbert. Let's find out who it is. Let's find out what this flag is. Let's find out what they say. Okay. The flag was thrown by the white hat, by the way, so that was in from the R. What's up, Julio Lucero? Oh, wow. Personal foul, a horse collar tackle. I didn't see that, but a horse collar tackle there. Justin Herbert. Yeah, he definitely got his hands in the pads and pulled him down. Oh, you see the neck stretch out like that. You saw his neck stretch out big time when it pulled on his pads from the back. The official protecting his quarterback. Good job. All right. I'm sorry you feel about that. However, your name is jumbled up. Here we go. 1st and 10. And if you weren't so stingy with it, then maybe, we'd probably not have to do that. But 1st and 10 coming up. 15 minutes left to go in the 4th quarter. 14:55. Kenneth saying, CMC, yes, her dad worked for, okay, interesting. Here we go. All right, guys, we're going to start this drive here. 1st and 10 from about the 47. Here's the snap, dropping back. Justin Herbert facing a 4-man rush. Will wind up, and the ball will get swatted down to the ground. Incomplete pass. We'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. 2nd down coming up. All right, guys, 2nd down coming up. Ba-da-ba-da. All right, guys, 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap, fakes the handoff. Oh, here comes the blitz, and this is going to end up breaking forward. A flag on the play. Let's find out what that flag is. 2nd down and 10. Should bring up a 3rd down and 6, but let's find out what the flag is, guys. 14 minutes and 43 seconds left to go. 14:43 left to go in this game. 4th quarter action. Offsides. Wow, that's a free play for the Denver Broncos. Okay, Allen, offsides. Here we go. That's barely offsides, but it is going to be offsides. He jumped just a little bit early. And so the rush, the pressure that comes in, all of it is for naught. And this will bring up a 2nd down and 5. 2nd down and 5. Second down and 5, 14 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. We've got ourselves an offset I formation waiting for the snap right now. There it is. Fakes, does hand that off this time. And Vidal will get back to the line of scrimmage on 2nd down and 5. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 5. 3rd down coming up for the Chargers. They are at the 42-yard line. I asked you guys 9 minutes ago, can the Chargers score a touchdown on this drive? 139 votes, 53% of you guys said yes, 47% said no. Let's see what happens here. How do I make my name green? says this man Zay. You'd have to become a channel member, sir. Here we go. They're showing blitz on the other side. It looks like he's lined up in the neutral zone. This should be a flag here. You can see the coach right over his shoulder saying he's lined up in the neutral zone. No flag. Winds up, throws. The flag does come in late. That is good for a first down grab right there, though. First down for the LA Chargers. And that's what they're saying right now, lined up in the neutral zone. I think that's the right flag either way. That's going to be declined. It should definitely be a penalty against the Broncos on this one. Yep, offsides, defense again. Lined up in the neutral zone. Penalty is declined. First down there. I think Herbert should have taken that free play and just shot for the end zone. Instead, this will bring up a first down either way. Catch was made there by Quentin Johnston, a gain of 6 yards up to the Denver Broncos 36. He's pushed out of bounds there by Tillman. It looks like Tillman was the one offsides. He was pushed out of bounds by Pat Surtain. Here we go, guys. 1st and 10. Here's the snap from about the 36 in the pocket. Herbert winds up, throws. Ladd McConkey trying to find a block. He cuts back inside, gets up to the 19-yard line. That'll be another first down here for the LA Chargers. First down. We'll move the sticks a little bit. I do dismay. This man, Zay, you're now inside the red zone. That moves the ball inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19 for the LA Chargers. Why do you ask, this man? Do you want me to do the slide whistle that goes, ooh? I used to experiment with sounds back in the day, man, but it becomes too much. I don't have someone who can handle the sounds for me. I'm doing a lot. Here we go. There's the snap from about the 19-yard line. In trouble, has to scramble, winds up and throws. Yes, to the end zone. Touchdown. Let's go. Davis on the grab. Touchdown for the LA Chargers. Wow. So it becomes a 1-point game with the Chargers in the lead now. Chargers take the 1-point lead. Way to fight through that adversity there, man. Way to fight through the adversity. Great job by that Chargers team to stay strong. Go for 2, says Leola, to make it a 3-point game. Not a bad idea. Great idea. They're going for it. So they're going for 2, Leola. Good call. Why does McConkey remind me of a mini Christian McCaffrey? Here we go. 2-point attempt coming up right here. It's the 2 try. Here is the snap play action. In the pocket, winds up, throws. It is tipped. Oh my gosh. It is tipped and comes down in the back of the end zone. Joshua Palmer bobbles it at the back of the end zone, keeps both feet in bounds. The catch is good. The 2-point try is good. And it is a 3-point game. The score is 27-24. 27 Chargers, 24 Broncos. 2-point attempt is good. Wow. Oh, man. What a tough catch there for Joshua Palmer to make with both of his feet bobbling, keeping them in bounds. Great job. Great job there, man. They're playing the final countdown, and Justin Herbert himself, he can't believe it. The look on his face right there. That is wild. It's good, says Leola. Just wow. Welcome to the first down, Michael Hutchinson. Welcome, Michael Hutchinson. Shout out to you, bro. Now leave a comment and let's see. There you go. Now you're green. All green. All good, bro. Fist bump. Boom. Let's go, dude. All right, guys. Well, I've had that data scrolling by at the bottom for long enough. Here are the AFC standings for you guys. The Buffalo Bills are 11-3. The Miami Dolphins are 6-8. New York Jets 4-10, and the New England Patriots also 3-11. Anyways, I'm going to keep that stuff scrolling by. I think you guys can read that on your own. Let's talk about the next couple of games, considering we are so close to the playoffs here. All right, guys, the next few games here for the LA Chargers. The rest of the season is going to be pretty soft, pretty easy for LA. They've got a game at Patriots, and they've got a game at Raiders to finish the season. So that should be an easy one for them. Of course, a divisional matchup to end the season. They're playing a divisional matchup right now. They do have a 2-point lead, 3-point lead. So a field goal for the Broncos is not going to be enough. The Broncos, well, that could send it into overtime. 53% of you guys were right, by the way. So now that we're in the fourth quarter with time running out, who will win the game? What do y'all think? Going to be the Broncos? Is it going to be the Chargers? All right, guys. I think the Chargers should win both of these games. I would be shocked if they did not. I think that's a pretty easy one to say right there. Chargers Patriots, that's a Chargers game, and Raiders Chargers should win that one as well. The other side for the Broncos have a much tougher schedule. They've got to go up against the Bengals next week at Bengals, and then they've got to go home, but they play the Kansas City Chiefs, and depending on what's going on at the top of the AFC table, the Chiefs could show up to play big time. The AFC table looks like this one more time, guys. The Chiefs are 2 games ahead of the next closest team, which is the Buffalo Bills. Chiefs having dropped just that one game, 13-1. Buffalo Bills 11-3. Can the Chiefs win out the rest of this season? Maybe. We'll find out. There's the kick back, guys, and we are going to start this drive at the 30-yard line. Well, thank you, MHEP. Appreciate that. Jumping ship from where, bro? Jumping ship from where, MHEP? Curious to know who you used to get your content from. Who was the last place? Where was the last place you guys used to get your content from? I'm curious. I just want to know. Not to rub anyone's nose in it. I just think that it's interesting. Anyways, I've got more stats scrolling by at the bottom of the screen. Please be a tie. I want a Brandon Perna tantrum, says Joe Ford. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. All right, guys. Let's end this one. Let's move on. Let's get back to this game here. And we've got ourselves a 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. All right, guys, 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. We are waiting for the snap right now. 1st and 10 from the 30. Shotgun formation, motion on the field. They're showing blitz on the Chargers side. Chargers defense starting to step up. Here's the snap and a handoff to the right-hand side. This time it is a gain of about 4 yards. That brings up a 2nd down and 6. 2nd down coming up right now. 2nd down. All right, guys. 2nd down coming up. 2nd down and 5. Denver Broncos up to the 35-yard line after that game. Who picked the Broncos in your Pick Ems? I could tell you that, Jay Harris. I could tell you that. But right now we're covering this snap. We've got a 2nd down and 5 with 11 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. An offset I formation running on the field to the right-hand side is Cortland Sutton. Fakes the handoff, dropping back in trouble. Pump fakes. The football comes out. Is that a forced fumble? 3rd down and 5 coming up. Let's find out. Play clock has stopped. It looks like they're saying it was a forward pass. Bo Nix saying he threw that one forward, got rid of it. But now you see the sideline saying intentional grounding. There's no flag for intentional grounding. Who was the receiver out there? So no flag for intentional grounding. It was a 2nd down and 5 situation. They got away with it there. The Broncos were in trouble. 3rd down and 5 coming up right now. 3rd down. All right, guys, 11:35 coming up here. A shotgun formation from the 35. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Waiting for the snap right now is Bo Nix, a man in motion. Looks like it's Mims. Here's the snap, dropping back. Steps up through the pocket. Bo Nix will throw and connect. Catch is made. The 40, the 45. A big 1st down there by Burton. Another one. 1st down, Denver Broncos. 11:21 left to go in this 4th quarter. And the Broncos are pushing the envelope. They're pushing right now. Yo, Jay Reason was one of the reasons I started my channel. I've actually had phone calls with him. I hit him up, man. He was explaining to me how all of this works. He told me to just keep going, that we're going to grow, that things are working out on this channel. Man, I got a lot of stuff baking for the offseason. I'm excited for it. Here Here we go, guys. We got a 1st and 10 after that play for the Denver Broncos. 5 seconds on the play clock. There's the snap from the 48. Bo Nix with a clean pocket. Airs this one out. A deep shot. Is that going to be caught? No! Pleading for a flag. Incomplete pass. Mims looking around. Looks right at the field judge. No sympathy by the Zebras there. Mims definitely was going up for that ball. Let's watch this play one more time. Mims burned the defense. And I think that's a pass interference. That's definitely a pass interference. He pulled on the arm. Wow. And Bo Nix is trying to take credit for the bad throw when that was a beautiful throw. And a missed flag by the officials. That should have been a defensive pass interference against the Chargers. Instead, they get away with murder. Here's the snap and the handoff on 2nd down and 10 from the 48-yard line. That gets up to about the 50, maybe a gain of 2. 2nd down coming up, 10:30. 3rd down coming up, 10:30 left to go in this 4th quarter. 2-yard gain, football up to midfield. I should have been Chargers. I should have bet on the Chargers. Let's effing stop him, says Jay Harris. Third down, guys. 3rd down coming up for the Denver Broncos. A shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap right now is Bo Nix. He takes it. He drops back. The 5-man rush. The blitz coming in. And Nix is flushed out to the right. He winds up and throws. It looks like the pass is incomplete. 4th down coming up here for the Denver Broncos. And the Chargers get a stop. 4th down and 8 coming up here. 4th down and 8 coming up for the Denver Broncos. LA Chargers going to get the football back with less than 10 minutes left to go. This is starting to get a little sketchy if you're a Broncos fan. Broncos going to have to punt here. A 4th down and 8. If you're a Broncos fan, they're going to have to punt. Inbound Sports Podcast with Cheech and Ju. Never heard of them, but I'll have to check that out, Christian. That's the punt. It's a big punt right there. Wow. Oh, my gosh. So, officials timeout, I guess a TV timeout as we swap offenses and defenses. That punt for the Denver Broncos puts the LA Chargers at about the 5-yard line. Call it the 4. Let's get back to it. All right, guys, so far in this game, Justin Herbert has officially picked it up. So Justin Herbert has completed 20 of 24 passes, good for 236 passing yards. He has 1 passing touchdown and an interception today. That is the 3rd interception on the season for Justin Herbert. Next to him, Gus Edwards has been pretty quiet. Believe it or not, the lead rusher in this game for the LA Chargers offense is Justin Herbert. 29 rushing yards for Justin Herbert on 4 carries. Gus Edwards has 10 rushing attempts, good for 27 yards. Kamani Vidal has 5 rushing attempts for 24 yards. And that's basically it for the running game for the LA Chargers. Pass catchers today, Ladd McConkey has caught all 6 of his targets, so 6 of 6 for 87 yards, no receiving touchdown there. Joshua Palmer on the other side, 3 of 6. He's caught 3 of the passes that have been thrown to him. 41 receiving yards there, 9 fantasy points for him. Stone Smart, how about Stone Smart, guys? 3 targets, 3 receptions, good for 37 yards. And then, of course, Davis has the receiving touchdown there for the LA Chargers offense. On the other side, since we're in this commercial break, when we get back from the commercial break, the LA Chargers will have the football. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 4-yard line for LA. Bo Nix, guys. Today, Bo Nix has completed 23 of 33 passes, good for 213 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns on the day. He went into the half with 18 fantasy points. Since then, coming into the second half, he's only picked up 4 more fantasy points, definitely cooling off after that first half. 213 passing yards, 22 fantasy points today for Bo Nix. All right, at the running back position, it should be Javonte Williams. Javonte Williams has just four rushing attempts today. Javonte Williams, 24 rushing yards. And I guess I was getting myself mixed up and confused there. Javonte Williams is who I haven't really seen much of. I don't know, man. I'm just seeing too many running backs out here Estime has been the main running back for the Broncos today. 8 rushing attempts and 41 rushing yards. Bo Nix has 25 rushing yards. Javonte Williams has 24 rushing yards. Watson has 10 rushing yards. Hell, even Mims has 3 rushing yards. So 5 different people running the football for the Denver Broncos. It's an absolute mess. Now, pass catchers, Cortland Sutton, 39 receiving yards. I don't have time to get into all those numbers. We got a 1st and 10 from the 5, it looks like, for the LA Chargers. Chargers with the football, shotgun formation. Waiting for the snap is Justin Herbert. Play clock starting to tick down at 12 seconds. There's the snap. Fakes the handoff. In the pocket, has to scramble. Winds up, throws out of his own end zone. Incomplete pass intended for Quentin Johnston. 2nd down and 10 coming up. 2nd down coming up here for the LA Chargers. All right. All right, guys, we've got some new faces in here. Second down coming up. Here's the snap on 2nd and 10 from the 5. Winds up, throws. Quentin Johnston tries to turn away from the challenge. He'll pick up about 5 yards there. That'll bring up a 2nd down, a 3rd down. It was 2nd down and 10, 3rd down and 5, maybe 3rd down and 4. Is this your first time watching Football Nation, guys? If it is, welcome. If it's not, welcome back. Appreciate you guys being here. We've got action, 4th quarter action, 9 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here, guys. 3rd down and 4. The score is 27-24, and the Chargers have a narrow 3-point lead. Shotgun formation on 3rd down and 4. Waiting right now for the snap is Justin Herbert. There it is. Justin Herbert drops back, clean pocket, winds up, throws, smart route, smart catch, goes down, 1st down. 1st down for the LA Chargers. That'll keep the drive alive. Let's go. The Chargers are cooking. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. We've got less than 9 minutes left to go in this one. Are you a Bomo or a pervert? That's the weirdest. You just gave me a stroke, Rack Attack. What was that? What is that comment there, dude? What are you doing to me? 1st and 10. 8:21 left to go. 8:21 left to go. Play clock down to 1. Motion on the field. There is the snap. That's a handoff to Gus Edwards. Runs into his own people. Will gain about a yard on that play. 2nd down and 9 coming up here. So a 2nd down and 9 coming up for the LA Chargers. Chargers with the football. Rack Attack saying fan clubs. Maybe it's team. TM or TN from Dragon Ball Z with the 3rd eye. All right, 2nd down and 9. Football at the 30. Interception. Come on, bro. Welcome back, Kylo. USO Saint. What's up, man? Here we go. 2nd down and 9. Offset I formation. Waiting for the snap. Here it is. There's the snap. In the pocket. Sidearm throw. Great stop there by the Denver Broncos. On 2nd down and 9, Justin Herbert was getting ready to throw, and Cooper came in full stretch, full wingspan there. Let's see if I can get back far enough to bring out the wingspan. Anyways, the wingspan was out. He got this hand to it. He squatted that football down. Great job by Cooper to break up that pass. Justin Herbert, incomplete. That brings up a 3rd down and 9 midway through the 4th quarter. ¿Qué onda, Cesar? Here we go from the 20-yard line. 3rd down. 3rd down. There's the snap. Oh, my goodness. The blitz comes in, and that will drop Justin Herbert. Herbert loses about 10 yards on that 3rd down and 9, and the Broncos defense gets the stop. 4th down. My gosh. Chargers be using that E-griddle. Sacked. Sack lunch right there for Mr. Herbert. So a great stop there for the Denver Broncos. A much-needed stop. It's still a 3-point game, guys. And it looks like they're going to end up having to punt this one back. So, all right, guys. Signaled a fair catch. Pretty good field position here for the Denver Broncos. Guys, this is really good, man. First of all, it explains why we haven't picked up the number of subscribers that we were hoping to pick up during this live stream. But second of all, it means that you guys are enjoying this content. So if y'all keep coming back, we got 100 votes right now. 80% of you guys have seen this live stream before and you come back. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate that, man. Thank you guys. What's up, Mario? Let's effing go. Keep up the good work, says our boy Eric. Appreciate that, Eric. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Fist bump to you, man. All right, guys, we do have some swag. I did say that we have some stuff, and honestly, I can't see it from my side on the OBS studio. I don't know if it's just like filling you guys up with things to buy. I'm not trying to like be a schmuck out here or anything like that. But if you guys are interested in picking up some Christmas presents, you can see some of the products that I'm affiliated with right now. If you're interested in picking up some gear, I do get a small commission on that. And it's not like me just asking for something and you guys not getting anything in return. You're actually getting a tangible product. If you guys want to pick up, I got cornhole there. I've got something simple like cups, mugs, hoodies, shirts. All that stuff is available whether you're a Broncos fan, a Chargers fan, maybe neither of it, but I've got these promotions going on for the rest of the season, y'all. For the rest of the season, which I know is only 2 more weeks. Bummer. I know, 2 more weeks, but you know what? It's a good day. It's a good day. We got football on today. Thank you, Rebecca. I appreciate that. Not 400, 500, says Kylo. 1,000. It's over 9,000. Make a shirt that says Ira White. I do have a couple, actually, Ira. But I'm trying something a little different. I've never done affiliate marketing before. I have no idea how to... Hey, guys, don't go to Jared. Go to Mario. Okay, who's Jared, Rebecca? I don't know who Jared is, but unless that's the guy from Subway, yeah, you definitely don't want to go to that guy. You definitely don't want to go to that guy. Screw that guy. Guys, we're in the middle of a commercial break. When we get back from this commercial break, it is a 1st and 10 for the Denver Broncos who have the football. They will have the football at their own 45-yard line, about 5 yards shy of midfield. Oh, Jared, the jewelry store. Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Who's Jared? Thanks, Kyla. I thought the Subway right away, too. Right, country? That's like the most infamous Jared there is, man. Thank you. Boo, no fool. Appreciate that, Boo. Appreciate that, Boo. Yo, all right, guys. Let's get back to it. Denver Broncos now have the football. Broncos with the football from the 45-yard line. There is the snap. Play action. In trouble. Bo Nix goes down. That'll be a sack there for the LA Chargers defense. Wow. That'll bring up a 2nd down and long coming up here. Woo. A loss of 10 yards on that play to start this drive for the Broncos. Talk about an inauspicious start to that drive. My gosh. Little play action, but great job by 48, by Bud Dupree to get off the tackle there and get that sack on that play. Man, how long has Bud Dupree been in the league? That's crazy. 2nd down and 20 coming up for the Denver Broncos. Play clock down to 1. There is the snap. It will be a handoff to the running back this time. A gain of about 7 on 2nd and 20. As Estime picks up, looks like about 7 yards. 3rd down and 13 coming up. Rhonda saying, shoot. Bolt up, says Blaine. Chicks with Knicks. Did Vele get hurt? I haven't been watching, been busy. Robert B., I haven't gotten a report or seen that Vele's out. Actually, he's there. Number 17 is lined up on the right-hand side, bro. Javonte Williams in on this play. Vele and trips right here on this one from the 42-yard line. Bo Nix takes the snap, winds up and throws up the middle. The catch is made. The 45, a stiff arm, and he gets up to about the 49. The line to gain was the 45 across midfield, so they are short. 4th down coming up for the Denver Broncos, and Boo No Fool says, I smell overtime. Jared plays touch football. Oh, that's so funny, bro. That's hilarious, Michael. That was a good stiff arm, but okay. Here we go. So the punt team will come out again. 4:35 left to go. And this game is getting close to being over, guys. It depends on how many first downs the Chargers can pick up here and how they control this clock. How they control this clock. Will we get overtime in this one, guys? What do y'all think? Will we get overtime? Zach Cohn saying non-biased for the most part, man. I cover a lot of football, guys. For those of you who are new to this channel, we cover a hell of a lot of football. I've literally covered just about every team in the NFL right now. I think the only team I haven't covered this Colts. I've covered the Raiders. I covered the Falcons. I've covered everyone, dude. Let's see. Yeah, there's not one team on here. I covered the Jets, covered the Raiders. I covered the Patriots. I've got a Patriots game coming up too. We covered the Panthers last week with the Dallas Cowboys. Covered the Giants this week because the Dallas Cowboys play them twice a year. Yeah, covered the Bears. Covered all the trash teams, man. Covered all the trash teams. Covered all the good teams. We do 4 live streams at a minimum every week. Thursday night, Monday night football, and Sunday. We do 2 games on Sundays. This week we are doing Saturday football. Saturday games, guys. There are 2 Saturday games. The 2 Saturday games are as follows. We're doing the Week 16 Pick'ems as well, guys. And if you want a chance at $100, I am doing a $100 giveaway on my channel here. Last person to win was Peter. He is a channel member, but this is a Saturday game. Texans at Chiefs, 12 o'clock Central Standard Time, and then Steelers at Ravens at 3:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will cover both of those games this Saturday. So if you're playing fantasy sports, if you're in the playoffs for your fantasy league, maybe you do DraftKings or Prize Picks or FanDuel or whatever is out there, man, we're covering it. Love doing what I do, man. I love doing what I do. Not only do I cover these NFL games, I also officiate Texas high school football. I've been a back judge on my crew for the past 2 years. I really just enjoy doing this. I just started watching baseball. Do you cover baseball at all in the summers, or is that your off season? No, Rebecca, I don't really have an off season. What I do during the off season, so to speak, is create some of those videos like you saw earlier when I went to a quick commercial break. Let's see if I can pull that up again. It doesn't matter. I create off-season content. A lot of it, we're still trying to work on new stuff. I've got a binder full of just different ideas that we're going to be doing off-season. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good off-season. I'm going to do a lot of live stuff. If you live in the San Antonio area, you might want to start frequenting I don't even know the words. You might want to start going down to the Riverwalk a little more often because I will be down on the Riverwalk covering, doing some live trivia with people. Y'all know I love my trivia quizzes. We'll be doing that in some challenge videos as well this offseason. 1st and 10 from the 10-yard line. After the punt, the LA Chargers with the football go around the right-hand side. Gus Edwards, no gain on the play, brings up a 2nd down. So 2nd down and 10 coming up for the LA Chargers. Eric Issa saying, Football Nation. Effing Nation here for you, bro. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that, bro. Thanks, dude. Let's go. All right. He low-key is Steelers. I thought he was a Cowboy. You talking about me, Mark? You talking about me? Definitely a Cowboys fan. I will remain a Cowboys fan. 1st down becomes 2nd down. We got a 2nd and 10 from the 10. I'm always a Cowboys fan, bro. We got the chain. We got chains for sale today, too. Here's a snap. There's a toss. Left-hand side. Incomplete pass. Intended for Quentin Johnston. Ends up bringing up a 3rd down and 10, guys. 3rd down and 10 coming up from the Chargers. Here we go. Does it cost to do the pick'ems? No, Dakota. This is free money that I'm giving out. All you got to do is sign up with your email. I'm trying to build a list so that I can start emailing you guys during the off season. That way I can reach y'all when I start releasing my new content. Look, I'm awful at sales. I don't know if you could tell. I don't know how to plug in jack, dude. I don't know shit. Honestly, when it comes to sales, and that's kind of like actually my day job, but it's not my forte. I love talking with people. 3rd down and 10, and this time on 3rd down from the 10, Justin Herbert will take off. Justin Herbert will scramble for the 1st down. 1st down, LA Chargers. 1st down. Late hit dished out there on Justin Herbert. No flag, but that does stop the clock with 3:35 left to go. And it looks like the Chargers are getting close to winning this one. Herbert rolling, first down, says Micah. That's right, sir. Herbert rocking on that ankle. He got hit pretty good. But that was fair. He was still inbounds. All right, guys, 3:35 left to go. After the first down, we got a 1st and 10 from the 26. There's a snap. There's a handoff. Gus Edwards breaks through. Gus Edwards is off to the races. He's breaking tackles. He gets up to the 40, the 30. He goes down across midfield. That is a first down. A big gain there for the LA Chargers. Gus Edwards breaks off a 50-yard run. First down, LA. 44 yards right there for Gus Edwards as he breaks through that defensive line. My gosh, lucky break, says Micah. It definitely was. He goes down. That football comes out after he's down by contact. Good call by the officials. Down at the 31, LA Chargers delivering. That might be the nail in the coffin there because the clock is still hot. 2:42 left to go. There's the snap and a handoff. Gus Edwards again, this time tries to get around the edge. He will lose yards on that play. The clock stays hot, except it does not. A timeout will be called by someone. The clock has stopped. Looks like Sean Payton wants to take his first timeout. Now, I got chains coming up, and I know you guys want chains. I've heard that time and time again. I will be featuring the chains as a sale as well. Anyways. Timeout taken there by Denver. You can see the timeout count above my head, ladies and gentlemen. I keep that fresh for y'all. And a lot of times it ends up, let's see, your sales is always watching you do the football games. We think face tomorrow. Big Chargers fan. He doesn't care about your knowledge. He didn't care about your knowledge. It's all about sales, says the disc golf. Your sales boss is always watching you do these games. He is. He'll be giving you a raise tomorrow because he's a big Chargers fan, says the disc golf. I've actually had him tell me, dude, I watched your live stream last night, but hey, it is what it is. Here we go from the 34-yard line, shotgun formation. Here's the snap, dropping back, blitz coming in. There's a toss forward. The catch is made. He breaks loose. The 20, the 15, the 5, the end zone. Touchdown, LA Chargers. Let's go. Chargers find a way to punch it in, and Harbaugh has a smile on his face. Wow. So the touchdown there by Hassan Haskins, the third-string running back on that one. It was a shove pass forward. It wasn't an overhead throw. It was Justin Herbert with the football, and then he just tossed it forward like that because he was about to get sacked. He just tossed the football forward. Catch was made. Kick is up. Kick is, ooh, good. The kick is good. The score is now a 10-point swing the other way. Do you believe that the Broncos were up by 11 and now they're down by 10? A lot of unanswered points in this one. The Broncos have not scored but 3 points in this second half. So the Broncos have been outscored 21-3 in the second half of this game. What a wild swing and a wild change of events. Take a look at this, guys. Over here on this side, 21-3 in the second half. The Chargers, second half, absolutely annihilating the Broncos right now. That's a tough one. Turn out the lights, y'all say. Looks like it's over right here, Raiden. Dropping that Mortal Kombat right there, Kylo. Yes, Broncos should have gone for it on 4th down. Thank you, Robert, for clearing up the room and setting the rules clear. Appreciate my moderators for keeping the chat nice and clean. Appreciate you guys for checking in as well. 313 Thug Boss. Buffalo is overrated. Dude, I've been saying that all season, bro. You can ask anybody on this channel. I've been saying that all season, 313 Thug Boss. I've been saying that all season, dude. I agree, man. You're not crazy, Thug Boss. I promise you, you're not crazy. Anyways, all right. Here we go. Atlanta's so much public art. Dirty mind, clean mouth. All right. Giggity, 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 goo. Here we go, guys. Buffalo is not overrated, says Ira Wright. Anyways, here we go. Broncos with the football from the 30-yard line. Here's the snap. Dropping back, winding up, throwing, catch is made. Right-hand side, Cortland Sutton, good for a first down. First down, Broncos. Kansas City overrated, though. Or also overrated. Possible. It is possible. But they do have one of the GOATs. What a wild effing night, says Amhet. The proverbial nail in the coffin, says Glenn. They beat the Chiefs and Detroit, says Ira White. That is fair, but they're also in a division where they're playing against the Dolphins and the Jets, so it's not like they're competition. They get 6 games a year where they're playing against bums. Winds up, throws, catch is made on the right-hand side, up to about the 48-yard line on that one. It was a first and 10 from the 41. Call it a gain of 7. Second down and 3 coming up. Hey, be nice to the Bills. Okay, Henry, I will. We'll lay off. We're not even talking about the Bills right now. We're talking about this one. Second down and 3. Bo Nix takes the snap. The 4-man rush. Bo Nix has to scramble. Oh, he is way past the line of scrimmage. Was that a forward pass or a backwards pass? I think that's an illegal forward pass. Bo Nix is saying that was a backwards pass. I don't think it was. Let's find out. This might be an illegal forward pass. You're welcome, Robert B. So Bo Nix ran well past the line of scrimmage and threw the football. He's saying it was a backwards pass. Bo Nix is saying it was backwards. The official's going to take a look at this one. Replay assistant's going to help out. I mean, you get replay assistance, so let's find out. It looked like a forward pass to me, but let's see. Two penalties on the play. Illegal forward pass and a holding. Okay. So there's a flag on the play. The officials are talking about it. Khalil Mack tries to get in on the right-hand side here. He goes in. There's a hold. That's definitely a hold. That's why Bo Nix gets to go forward. That was the original flag. And then Bo Nix running forward. That is a forward pass. That is definitely a forward pass. Bo Nix. Yeah. Okay, so which one are they going to take here? Guys? Multiple flags on the play by the offense. The forward pass penalty is declined. The illegal forward pass. The holding play. Replay second down, 10-yard penalty. It was a second down and 3. It becomes a second down and 13. The football up to the 38. Backed up to the 38. It's at the 48. It'll get backed up to the 38. All right, guys. The Steelers are going to the Super Bowl, says Bob S. The Rams are a sleeper team. Ira, they're already in the playoffs. Looks like this will take us to the 2-minute warning. Why don't we take a look at the playoff picture since you guys are here with me and I've got your attention. So quick look here. Let's take a look at the big picture and not just the one side. Right now, if the season were to end today, right now, actually, the Chargers would end up in front of the Denver Broncos, and this is what you'd see on the AFC side. You're saying that the Rams are a sleeper team, but the Rams are already technically in the playoffs the way it sits right now. Now, there are some games that are coming up that could affect that. And that is this game with the Rams, the LA Rams this week, guys. The LA Rams are playing, looks like the LA Rams are playing the New York Jets, so that should be a pretty easy win for the LA Rams this week. But the Seattle Seahawks, if they win, that would give them the same record with the LA Rams. They're also already with the same record of the LA Rams, 8-6. And the Seahawks have some more divisional games coming up. Of course, the Rams also do as well. But the Rams could lose that number 4 spot to the Seattle Seahawks. Now, some other things that could happen, guys. If the Seahawks get the win against the Minnesota Vikings, which the Seahawks will be playing the Minnesota Vikings. They are currently on the bubble. The Seahawks are right here. If the Rams get the win over the Vikings, they will go up to 9-6. And if the Washington Commanders lose, they will also be 9-6, and the Seahawks will actually slide up to this number 8 spot. The Commanders would go down. which is such a mind-boggling thing that could happen. This has not been solidified yet. Only 3 teams have clinched the playoffs, but that being said, all 3 of those teams will be fighting for the number 1 spots because the Lions are 12-2, the Eagles are 12-2, the Vikings are 12-2. And whoever wins this setup here, guys, will get home field advantage in the playoffs and possibly get that bye week. Guys, 12-2, 12-2, 12-2. The NFC playoff picture is breaking up like this. So whoever wins, whoever is at the top of the table will get that bye week. And all of this is going to potentially look different if the Eagles get a win today or this week over the Commanders and the Lions lose their matchup. The Eagles will end up sliding up over here. So there's a lot of stuff going on. We got a second down and 13. Let's step away from that, get back to our drive chart. A second down and 13 and an empty backfield here. Bo Nix takes the snap, drops back. Bo Nix in the pocket, pump fakes, looks right, throws right. Incomplete pass on the play will bring up a third down with 1:49 left to go. Third down and 13 stops the clock right here. Somehow, for whatever reason, my audio on the TV went down. Let's see if I can't do this the old school way. All right, guys. Here we go. Third down and 13. Here's the snap on 3rd and 13 from about the 37. Winds up and throws to the right-hand side. A big gain there of about 10 brings up a 4th down and 3. Here we go, 4th down, guys. A big 4th down coming up here for the Denver Broncos. 4th down, shotgun formation. Timeout going to be called here. Timeout going to be taken by the LA Chargers. All right, guys, so a timeout will be taken there. About 86 seconds left to go. Again, the next few live streams here for this channel will be the following. We're going to cover the Texans and the Chiefs. We're going to cover the Steelers and the Ravens. We'll also cover this one right down here, the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Over there, we've got the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And then, of course, the Green Bay Packers will be hosting the New Orleans Saints. All right, guys, and one more time, by the way. We're doing a $100 giveaway. I hope you guys sign up for it. 4th down and 3. If they do not convert on this play, guys, this will be all she wrote. This is possible final play of the day for the Denver Broncos. A shotgun formation from the 48-yard line. Here is the snap. Dropping back, winding up, throwing. Yes, on 4th down. The Broncos pick it up. 1st down for Denver. Clock is hot, though, and Bo Nix is flapping his arms, whatever that signal means. Here we go. This might be a go route. I bet it's going to be a deep shot. Here we go. Bo Nix drops back. Bo Nix runs out of time, changes his mind, throws short. Javonte Williams on the grab, goes out of bounds, but not before picking up the 1st down. A gain of 12 on the left-hand side brings up a 1st down for the Denver Broncos. Javonte Williams with the carry. 1st down, Denver. Let's go. You need a spell check. I know. It means get down into position. I missed a letter. That's okay, Glenn. I think you understand what I'm saying here. A 55-yard field goal attempt. It looks like they want to take the points, guys. So it looks like the Broncos are lined up at the left hash. There's the kick. The kick is up. That looks short. It is not. It is good. The score is now 27-34. The Broncos kick a 55-yard field goal with 57 seconds left. So points on the board. Points on the board, guys. Broncos have to recover the onside kick now. Can the Broncos recover the onside kick? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Can the Broncos recover the onside kick? If the Bengals win out and the Broncos lose, then the Bengals make the playoffs. If the Bengals make the playoffs, watch out for Cool Joe, says Dakota Martin. Thank you, Dakota. By the way, I do have clinching scenarios, but not for the teams that are on the bubble, just for the teams that are already at the top of the table. Those are scrolling by at the bottom. The Pittsburgh Steelers can clinch the top of that division. If the Colts and the Dolphins lose, there's just a lot of scenarios. There's a lot of things that can happen right now. 57 seconds left, guys. We've got an onside kick coming up here for the Denver Broncos. Can they recover? If they cannot, it's going to be a short rest of the evening here. Chargers should kneel this one out for the rest of the way. We need 14 more subscribers to get to our goal, guys. If y'all are still with me and you've been hanging out for longer than 5, 10, 15 minutes, just listening to a complete stranger hanging out with y'all and you're enjoying this content, you know what to do. We're on a mission, man. We are on a mission. These aren't just blind subscribes. I want to connect with you guys. I want to make friends. I'm getting to know you guys more and more each and every live stream. Appreciate y'all. Here we go. There is the kick. It doesn't even look like anyone attempted here. So a whistle came in. Whistle's coming in. Timeout going to be called here. Timeout going to be called here. 57 seconds left. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. They're going to want to talk about this one. Let's call it a night. The party is over, says Bob S. Not if they recover this onside kick. If the Broncos recover this onside kick, guys, we might go into overtime here. Oh, man. What a game. This is so wild. This is pretty crazy, y'all. I'll be here, Mark McKay. Thanks for checking in, bro. That's for you, man. Fist bumps. Here we go. 7-point game. Broncos up, down by 7. 27-34. So the over hit. The Chargers covered the spread. Thank you, Val. We've got ourselves the onside kick, redo kick. Here we go. Broncos, Chargers. Broncos need this. There it is. They are going for it. Oh, it takes a good bounce, and it is recovered by the LA Chargers. Guys, the Chargers got to pick up a first down here. 1 first down, and this game is over. I actually think that the Broncos, with 2 timeouts left, 56 seconds, I mean, they could technically get the football back. They would have one. It's going to be that lateral. It's going to be a bunch of lateral plays. That was a pretty good kick by Lutz. It took a great bounce right at the end. My gosh, that almost got away from them. That really was a pretty good kick. Run it back for the touchdown. Yeah, don't do what the Dallas Cowboys tried to do and lose to the Bengals when the Cowboys absolutely had them dead to rights. We should have won that game against the Bengals, but you know what? It happened. Scott Williamson, have a good night, bro. Thanks for checking in. Here we go. There's not a victory formation yet. There's the snap. Herbert will now take the knee. Timeout going to be called quickly there. It's a loss of a few. They want to get as close to 40 seconds as possible. Timeout going to be taken there by the Denver Broncos. Sean Payton not smiling right now. Sean Payton pretty upset. Welcome new members to the effing family. Appreciate that, Courtney. All right, guys. If this was your first time watching, thank you for watching. I hope to see you guys on Saturday. And if I didn't earn your subscribe tonight, I hope I can earn it this weekend. We've got 4 games between Saturday and Sunday, and we've got another game on Monday. So that'll be 6 games this week. Thank you, Mark. 2nd down and 15, loss of 5, doesn't matter. 53 seconds left to go. Justin Herbert waiting for the snap. He takes the snap. He takes his time before going down. He will end up taking the knee. 48 seconds left to go. Timeout called right there. All that rushing that he did just to lose 10 yards at the end of it, but I guess it doesn't matter. Glad I didn't put money on this. Denver has too much oxygen. Guys, I took the Denver Broncos during the live stream. I took the Denver Broncos for my pick'ems this week. For those of you who have still not made your pick'ems, guys, you've got free games to watch. Free games. I said it's posted in the rules. You've got until Sunday every week. When I do it next week, I will give it until the end of Thursday Night Football. But here we go, a 3rd down and 20. There's the snap. Another one. They're going to take their time. That's the knee. no timeouts left. There's a 3-second difference between the game clock and the play clock. And it looks like the Chargers are going to give the football back to the Broncos with 3 seconds left. The Chargers going to give the football back to the Broncos with 3 seconds left. Broncos are going to have to signal a fair catch on this one, and then we'll see what happens. So the play clock winding down. Play clock down to 5. And that will take us down to 3 seconds left to go. Okay, guys. So we're still here. We're hanging out. I change my fantasy football defense every week. So Courtney streams defenses. She's a streamer just like me. All right, guys. Flag on the play. It's going to be for delay of game against the LA Chargers. We're going to have 3 seconds left on the clock here. Hail Mary. Denver, you are pathetic, says 313 Thug Boss. Savage words, bro. Savage words for a pretty decent playoff team. So, Broncos, they do have a path to get in. They're in the hunt. 4th down and 32, and this is just airing it out. Just throwing that up in the air just to waste time. That is the final play of the game. And the score is 34 Chargers, 27 Broncos. Those of you who submitted your pick'ems, did you get this right? If you did not, my apologies to you. I apologize. But for those of you who still want a shot at $100, there's the chance. See you later. Thank you, CMC. Dude, you're awesome. Appreciate that. Let's go. Okay, guys, one more time. I know this game is over. I just wanted to show y'all one last time what the playoffs look like now. And so, with this win, the Chargers go up over the Denver Broncos, and that flips this script. What does that mean in the AFC playoff picture, guys? That means that if the season were to end today, and I understand that we have 3 more weeks of football left before we get into the playoffs, it looks like with this swap, the Broncos will go down here. The Chargers will move up here. If the season were to end right now, the Chargers would play the Steelers and the Broncos would play the Bills. That's what it looks like in the AFC, guys. I got to go to work tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. It's the last day of the work week. And then we're going to go into we've got a lot of football Saturday and Sunday. So I got to get all these streams put together for you guys. Got to make sure that y'all are entertained all weekend long. I just want to say thank y'all for watching. I really appreciate the love and support that I get from everyone on this channel. Looks like we weren't able to reach our goal today, but you know what? That's okay as long as you guys stick around with me and give me some of your time today. Rebecca JH, you're awesome. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Zach, thank you. Country, thank you. David, Mario, no Notre Dame, Indiana. I'll miss you. Sorry, David. That's okay, bro. I appreciate it. I definitely understand. A lot of college football. Everyone's going to be watching college games. But who knows, man? We might pivot. Anyways, y'all are awesome. Thank you guys for watching, man. Until next time, you're watching Football Nation. Let's effing go. Peace out, everyone.